Hoi, 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 hoi.
Oh, so I'll start recording.
When people are like, "What are your games like?" I can't distill this down.
It's probably
in the
not.
middle.
Yeah, we brought peace to the land.
Yeah. We typically go well beyond just raiding dungeons, right? And like, oh man.
I failed that willpower check, by the way.
Okay, so you take a condition. You wake up, which would make sense that Kira's had one, because Kira had a backrooms dream that was she had a no clip into the demonic realm dream. Similar to Karasi's dream, the dreams have been, because like along many sessions of Karasi had a dream seeing Shine in the middle of nowhere in that like twilight state.
Did
that
I
kind of
see Shine, or
you didn't. This time you saw like a giant like statue of like his head half submerged in like water.
Yes.
Yeah.
I liked that.
Yeah, that was and then had that dream and then shared with Shoyabi, and then Shoyabi shared, "Hey man, weird old dude is watching me." So you both were like brought up to speed on that. And because he went walking around the keep, the castle kind of deal.
He went searching for the vibe is what I wrote.
Yep. So we can, let's see. Can go ahead and get started. Let's see here. I will see everybody on my screen. You guys should be able to hear music really low, so I think that. And then
that's good.
Let's
what region in the map are we on the regional map?
Oh sure, I'll show you. Yeah. So if you look where we're at, we are, I always try to use Daru as our reference point. Town of Daru. Here's good old Grindbone.
Yes.
Grindbone.
Then up here is Fort Arian. Or Fort Arian's right here. And then we are, since you were taken there on Dragon back.
Oh.
We are up here.
Way out there.
We're up here.
Holy cow. Okay.
Yeah, you are. So this is a whole new area for you all.
A whole new world. Okay.
Yep. And then down here is where you flew from. Which I need to move your little thing, but I have it down here. But Tora Uplands.
That makes sense, because I was toggling between the maps and I was like,
and I don't know if you guys have noticed, like I literally, whenever I can, I try to go in, like, so you will notice like certain civilizations, they change over time. So like this became a tower. The Tora Uplands actually has like a little like palace here, and all these clouds emerged. So like right now, once we're all done with Stone Mountain, it's like there will eventually be a icon of. And so the dwarves, remember they said the dwarves came out of the mountain, they came out of this fortress. And Drell, you come from that homeland. Or unless are you from Ashlands?
Yes.
Okay, then I'll take that back. Maybe that.
Wait, sorry, not Ashlands.
Sorry, you're from Aldaria. That's what I meant to say.
Yeah,
sorry.
yeah.
So they wouldn't have been your homeland. So, Amy's crying. She must have. She's upset. So yeah, that's where you're at. So this is where Palin would have come from. And then Osei's old people are next to the river, are over here, like the village, if they still exist, because many Hyenakin come from this area. So and then if you go any further up here, you'll end up where like this is like the top of this mountain is where the spire is. So if we were to go to the main map, it's right, the spire like butts up against these two lands right there. So yep, that is where we're at.
Cool. All right, thank you.
No problem. That helps. Oh boy. What am I looking for?
What I'm hearing is I will have to continually print out this map.
Oh yeah, if you wanted like a fresh updated version of it at some point, yeah. And then when I do the little,
I put it in my book.
and then when I do you probably for like the live games and stuff, you're fine. It's just for the digital, but I mean you print out as much as you want. But
Well, and it's so cool to zoom in on it. So
Yeah.
that's not something you can do in the book.
You can do in the book. So it's also meant to, it also lets me know at a glance. You'll also know, I haven't done this with every, but whenever I see, so let me kind of go in. Like whenever you see these like little lines, these little dotted lines or paths, they're kind of like paths that either you or the other group have taken. So it also lets me know where I'm likely, if you can also above table, if you travel through these areas, I'm probably going to fast travel you because there's no point in making you go through every single hex. Like I usually do a long term, like, so for example, when you all did that long journey from Daru to 3-day, now there's no need to do that, right? Like next time, but we can kind of montage that. But then it also lets me know places that you really haven't been. It's more likely to maybe explore a little bit on the journey to those places, you know, in the future. So it's kind of the way I treat that. And so as we kick off tonight's session, it's a very vibrant and happy tone. There's an atmosphere, I wouldn't say happiness, but uplifting. What we see is that, you know, that morning you've already come through the gate, so you all are probably rested up a bit. And so this is more of kind of seeing what the vibe is in the village in Stonemouth since you've come back. And what we noticed there in the first half of the day, that the orcs, they haven't gotten very far, but they've been chopping wood and actually have been using some of the local lumber in the town to build. They've started like resettling the foundation of a couple of homes that they burned to the ground when they first raided the village. And you also notice that the orcs are sharing, like there's like an orc who's like chopping some of the meat of this creature and like and cutting it almost like into like flayed pieces, like and some of them kind of tasting it, some of them are like snacking on it like raw sushi. There's others like bag it in rice. They're bringing bags of rice that were left when the people ran into the keep and bringing that, and then even some barrels of ale to be hoisted up into the keep to the humans inside, delivering that. And Nyella, we find, as a kind of camera, if we kind of pans up, looking out of one of the, if you want to call it a window, just one of the things, the slits you would use, arrow windows, looking down as Orc Uluk with his broken tusk kind of looks up and gives a thumbs up, like hey, we're doing our part kind of deal. She doesn't smile back, but you can, you know, she fights giving a grin, but gives a nod and turns, and she turns, kind of camera following her, into this makeshift banquet hall. I mean, it's not like there's big tables everywhere, but whatever tables they've been able to bring into the second floor, moving some of the barrack or like the people's sleeping arrangements out of the way, and are serving up this feast. And you notice, so there are these two separate feasts happening at the same time in the middle of the day. It's little kids with grubby faces are actually chowing down and getting some good food for the first time in many days. As we kind of find and push in on the party, as they are kind of sitting there at the table, Karasi is probably covered in a cloak and slowly starting to dry up, and every now and then constantly shaking, and some of that wet still kind of splashes on some of you as you feast. Actually, no, she wouldn't be wet anymore, but we had kind of left that as like a running joke the way we left last session. But she's all like, you know, like warmed up now, and so the group is sitting there and maybe talking amongst yourselves. Enjoying this time, this reprieve, as Nyella walks over to you, and she looks down. She says, "Praise be to Shine. I know you do not agree with my way, but I still praise him for all good things, and so I thank you that you have brought this endowment back for my people, and I will find that this is good. I am close to making my decision. You've definitely won over my people, as she says. She kind of looks around as people are like, seemingly just like facing food and having a moment of happy to just enjoy. But she says, but if this peace is to stand, I still have a lot to think about and make sure that I am not I'm not walking into a bad situation with the warring orcs that are having warring orcs as neighbors down below. Even though I know that there is a dark presence nigh. And so she goes, I will have my decision soon. If you need me, I will be in the ritual chamber. And she she makes her exit. Now, as she makes her exit, can I have awareness checks from all of you?
I think Kira would also say something cryptic and like, shine works in mysterious ways. It's not necessarily pro or con, but maybe she takes it that way. I'll leave it open to interpretation.
I think she seems to take it positively.
This is what kind of check? Awareness?
Awareness.
Success?
Okay.
Hey, that's a demon.
Nice draw.
Yeah.
But Takula got a dragon.
Yikes.
So Drell got a demon.
I did not pass. but
Okay,
I
well, you
did-
get to mark your demon. How many passes? So Sylvia passed, Takula passed, and Kira. So those
Sylvia did not.
Sylvia did not.
We
So-
had a lot of dragons and demons, mostly demons, in the last game too. That was another thing.
So I'll say that Takula kind of maybe before Flittered Shoyabi, and then in the earlier part of the day, you got a chance to talk to him and so forth. And hi, what's going on? What's going on? She knows how to open my door now, so she just barges in. Whatever. Hey,
my
it's
gosh.
bedtime. It's bedtime.
Like,
What's
try to
wrong?
look at that.
What are you upset about? What's wrong? What's wrong? What's wrong? Huh?
She didn't want me to come upstairs and she threw all of
Oh, you having a fit? You having a little tantrum? Hey, let's be good, okay? Let's listen to mommy. Can you? Okay. Can't. Okay. All right, let's take it 5 minutes. Let me see if I can.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay, dude.
5 minutes. All right. All right.
I'll take this time to grab another drink.
I need you. Be okay. It's time to get ready for bed. Oh no! What's happening? Stop. Hold on. No. Oh, Emmy, hold on. Okay, please. Everything's breaking. Hold on. Give me a second. Very sniffles. I don't know what. Zoom is not responding. Hold on. Did you? Hold on.
Ouch!
I can still hear you.
Oh, you can. Okay, that's
Yeah.
weird.
Ouch!
Yeah, I can't get Zoom to respond, so I might have to.
Ouchie!
Okay, hold on.
It hurt my foot.
You? Let me see.
Ouch! Ouch! Ouch!
I don't know what happened.
Ouch!
All right, I'm gonna have to close it, so I'll be right back.
Ouch!
Yeah,
Ouch!
dude, all good.
Ouch! Ouchie! Ouch!
Okay, you feel better now? Now I need you to go be good with mommy
Ouch! Ouch!
and get ready for bed.
I wanna say hi.
Well, it all dropped off.
I wanna say hi.
You
to
can't. They're not on anymore. I'm trying to tell you that it's not there. I lost it.
Sue.
Hold on, Amy. Hold on.
Here.
I don't know what's going on. Hot dog it. Yes, Emmy. Let me see. That house? Are you gonna mess it up?
No.
You're gonna
Or we don't have D&D stuff. I'm good. Yeah.
Okay.
So you let it go.
I'll shoot you a message whenever I can like put something solid on the books and
You
see
can-
if you'd be available.
Yeah. That'd be awesome.
Hey Mal.
hey. Can you hear
do
me
I need
okay?
to
Yes.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yes.
cool,
hear you
cool,
good. Okay.
I think I'm back. Okay, looks like we're still recording there.
Everything
Alright,
all
so-
good?
Yeah, looks like Zoom crashed.
Hi.
Alright.
Doki. Hello, Doki.
Did you want to say hi really quick? Because it's time to go to bed.
Oopsie.
It's like Monsters Inc. when the kids cry. All the electronics.
Right.
I know.
Emery, get up and walk into this bathroom. You cannot
Okay.
take it.
Okay. Alright.
Emery.
Say good night.
Good night.
Oh, there you go. There you go. Say bye. Say good night. Alright, go listen, okay? Go listen to mom.
Jump,
See you
little
later.
one. Jump, jump. Jump, little one.
Let me see what I'm looking for. Bye, Emmy. Let's see. Oh, Emmy. That's enough. That's enough.
Mommy loves daddy. Mommy loves daddy. Emery, get out of there. Mommy loves daddy. Stop. Daddy.
I know.
Mommy loves
Okay.
daddy.
Thank you, Emmy.
Adorable.
So, all right, let's see, we're back. So that awareness was as she's leaving, I think that Takula and Kira noticed that Gutrip is kind of sitting at his own table, kind of watching, kind of eyeing the interaction, not completely staring, but kind of looking up from time to time, picking at his fish and rummaging like through the bones. And when Nyla leaves, he kind of frustratedly gets up and walks out, taking another exit. So both have made their exit, and so now it's just you all sitting there eating alone together, as you notice these two different things. And with everything happening, everything transpiring, knowing that who knows when the skeletons will eventually arrive or when they will end up marching, but you have a short amount of time to get this truce done, figure out what's happening here, and prepare for an inevitable attack. Sounds like you were already talking about that to some degree, but now in game at the table, I will turn it over to you all to decide what happens next.
Good to see that everyone's well fed now, but there's still a problem on its way. What do you think we should do?
Well, I'm concerned that we still don't have a decision. on the humans whether they will be joining. Not sure what they think the alternative is.
I wouldn't be surprised if they wait until the 11th hour to make up their mind.
Yeah, but what will they do if they don't? Like,
Live with the consequences of their actions. I mean, I don't think that I'm enough of a jerk to just let them die. Are any of you?
no, but we should have a plan in case they do not fight. We need to plan where we will all be and how we will handle that. Do we need a plan for if they do fight to stop them from fighting each other? Put them in different parts. I don't know. I am no war strategist.
I don't know what the solution is. I feel like it's hard to plan for what may or may not happen. So the best thing in my mind is to try to figure out what would make either side happy. And how the heck do we get them to stop liking Shine so much? But that's another story. Maybe you could talk to them. Oh, I'm sorry.
I don't think this is the time. We don't have the time to undo decades of indoctrination. Right now, the problem among us, or upon us, is to keep them from fighting each other. And perhaps if we provide a solution that the ruler will be amenable to, we will still have that army as well.
I mean, I don't know if the humans are very fighterly. They seem to be trying to wait it out. But yeah.
With what? How would they wait it out? They have little food, even with the food that we have added.
I'm just saying what I thought I saw. It seemed like they're
relying on their god to save them.
It's
and
not
we
a good
all
plan,
know how
but
well
it's what
that
they're
worked
doing.
out.
Yeah.
They have about roughly 40 able-bodied soldiers. Orcs are in the same
Yeah, you said
range.
It was roughly 50-50.
It's almost 50-50 on the orcs
orcs
and the humans. Mm-hmm.
Not to add to our worries, but I think there's a danger that some of the cultists will follow Niala and some will follow Gutrib. If they don't agree.
Yeah. There's definitely a rift there.
Sure that we'll all find a way to come together, though.
I mean, trauma does have a way of bonding people together. Maybe if they get attacked by skeletons, they'll put their differences aside.
Maybe
There's a
if
piece
we...
of...
Go ahead.
I was just gonna say there's a piece of me that's worried that if we help them, even out of the goodness of our hearts, they're just gonna say, you were here because of Shine, and Shine helped us, really. And that just makes me so angry inside, but I don't think that I would feel less angry if I did nothing.
We can do what we can, and I think that's the best way to get through to everyone. Just like we did with the big fish creature.
Yeah, I can't wait to hear more about that.
I don't think we should take it as an example. We didn't do our best.
You came back victorious.
And limping and exhausted.
Impressive. You were down 2 people? Impressive.
Yeah. Impressive. But yeah, besides food, we need to secure the shelters. This keep is not the most secure. We kind of sneaked in with not much trouble.
Pretty easily.
I would imagine anything trying to get in here could enter just as easily.
Correct me if I'm wrong, but they allowed you all snuck in?
Well,
originally,
the when we went
through the orc
into
section.
like the
Oh,
base, not
into
the key.
into the village. Yeah. Fair
But
enough.
the village is not secured.
I know a song that can make people feel certain emotions, but I'm not quite sure. I wonder if anybody has something they could do to fortify or even disenchant the skeletons as they come near us. I don't really think that's a thing.
I mean,
Well, doesn't Karasi have like a purge or
I have a
dispel?
banish.
A banish. That's what. Yeah.
I think that's as close as we're gonna get.
But
Probably-
is that
That
a
won't like turn
single
them all
target
away.
or like
Yeah, I think it's a single.
bubble?
I'm gonna look.
I think
I'm
it's,
digging through my spells as well, but that was not as much fun to say.
Banish
Yeah.
is.
I believe it's a single.
It is a range. No, it's.
Oh, it's a range? It's an area effect.
Hold on. Demons and undead rising from their graves are a violation of the natural order and must be stopped. The spell inflicts 2d8 damage on such a being. Each additional power level increases the damage. Well, it says 10 meters, but I don't see anything about.
Yeah,
multiple
that's how
times.
far on one being. So you'd be doing it per. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's good in case someone gets close. That we could keep that in our back pocket, right?
That is likely to be the way it's made is useful on like whites, like stronger undead,
Right. It's not worth
stronger
doing it on
demons,
individuals.
individual skeletons. Probably not probably worth the.
Or like
the
If
blast.
there's a
Big
leader,
target.
maybe.
Yeah, if there's a
Yeah.
leader or something like that.
commander.
Yeah.
What did the ramparts look like when we were in the village sneaking? Sylvia did go up on the walls and did get to look at the perimeter.
They are like I told you, it's decently built of stone and like in mortar and they've kind of gray stone with overgrown moss there. Each wall is about 20 feet high. There's an entrance with a really strong gate. Doesn't have the portcullis, but has a strong gate that's with a like that can be that's a reinforced barrier. The walkways between the two different what do you call them? Not parapets, but towers or guard gates are there as well, and pretty much it's a square around the entire village, with the keep kind of at the wouldn't say in the middle, but closer to the rear of the village would be where the keep is. So what I'll tell this is that the walls would the walls of the village are going to be the major strong point. Now remember, there was a couple of cracks in the walls that you all were able to get through that were like ruined. Those would be easy for someone like scouts or things like that to slip through. An army of undead would have to be conscious of them and know where they are. And so you'd have to have a really smart group of that's attacking that would find that that at crack, and then even so, to exploit it, it would be difficult for them to like kind of immediately crawl through. It'd be tight. It'd be like funneling themselves through those things. So they, while they are weak points, I'll take that to how Sylvia may take that as whether that's a detriment or not. Leave that to Sylvia to decide. And the other one that's like that is completely towards the rear of the settlement. Yeah. Which would be on the other side if they're like so if they are marching, I imagine north from the northwest. They're marching south from the northwest. Then they would have to round the entire village to find the one on the backside.
Okay. I think kind of thinking about this and where to best to help the village, the people. Probably looking at what the orcs are doing right now, which is that chopping the lumber, rebuilding the settlement, rebuilding the village, and goes. I think the best thing that at least I can do for right now is help the orcs with rebuilding the village and patching up anything that would be good to secure. This place is a little. If the army breaches through the village here, then no one's gonna have good chances. So I'm gonna do what I can. If anyone wants to come with me to help, then that would be appreciated. But if there's somewhere else you think you're better suited for, then by all means.
Seems like a useful thing to do. I don't know what else. Certainly not gonna help by talking. But Takula's gonna come with you.
Okay.
I should probably come and help as well.
I appreciate the help.
Of course.
All right, we're gonna do some building.
Crossy and Kira.
I can help as well.
So that's what the entire party's gonna
Very
do.
strong. I was wondering if maybe we try to go talk to the priestess lady and see what her deal is. Because, like, you know Shine and I know Shine, and I don't know. I could play a song that makes her a little more amenable, maybe.
I mean, Karasi's amenable to helping. She's just not the most likable person / cat. So
That's the best thing. I have this great song. It's called Tune Mood. So we can just, I can
make
just
me
sing a
likable.
little, and suddenly we're the best.
We're dueling banjoing her.
Yeah. Yeah. It seems very likable to me, don't you think?
If you think it will help,
I can play or
I can
sing a
come.
short melodic phrase and influence the emotional state of my listeners, making them happy, sad, angry, afraid, or so on. All listeners except for myself are affected, so it would affect you, I guess, if I did this. And it lasts for a
Is
whole
this one of your
stretch.
bard magics that you took?
Yeah, this is a harmonism song.
Harmonism. So you took what, 3 rank 1 spells and then 3 magic tricks?
Yes.
Okay.
So this is rank 1 Tune Mood. It lasts for 1 stretch, during which any bluffing or persuasion rolls to manipulate. This says affected creatures, which makes me wonder. It just says the state of your listeners in the
Yeah, this works on-
beginning part.
This works on humanoids, creatures. That's basically
Okay.
what they're.
Creatures is a catch-all, right?
It's a catch-all. It's kind of like we say
Okay.
human. Yeah, I always hate humanoid, but yeah, creatures. Yeah.
Okay. Anything, let's see, it says anything during which any bluffing or persuasion rolls to manipulate the affected creatures in a manner consistent with their mood are made with a boon.
Okay.
So, like, if we really wanted to...
Yeah, it's like if you want to magically influence Nyla, that's what you might want to use.
It could come in handy. I don't know how keen she would be or if she'd notice.
So are you
But then-
telling Karasi that this would affect her?
Yes.
Yeah, all of this I'm saying to Karasi. So, like, I don't know if you want me to make everyone feel light and fluffy or amenable or bubbly. You could have a great time. I just have to dueling banjo.
You want to alter my mental state before we go into battle?
You're not going in battle.
It's more like a mental sparring, but I am discussing it with you. I'm not doing it without your consent. This is something we're talking about, not something that I'm just deciding to do.
If it's a problem, why don't you play the song and then Karasi walks in a minute later?
She wants to give me the boon, I think. Right?
Right. Well,
Because I'm not very likable.
I don't know if that just applies to me or if that
It applies to you, it sounds like, but it makes
Okay.
so all it does is the magic is gonna make you. It's gonna make Kira more persuasive, but you're also gonna be eaten up at whatever
But, like,
Kira's
More
putting down.
persuaded.
But
Yeah.
it would
Okay.
turn you into a yes man, is what I'm
Yeah, it's just gonna
thinking.
make you
Where,
agree
like,
with-
You would be my hype man,
Yeah.
and you're also, you've got the shine connection. So she's doing like the, how could I wiggle this around that could benefit both of us so that I'm, and I don't want to do it without you knowing about it.
Well, at least you're being forthcoming. I can't say that I would be looking forward to being manipulated by your songs. I've seen what they can do to others.
You love it? What if you love it and you're like, Kira, I could use a break. Sing that little ditty.
But
And
would I
then it's
really
like,
love it, or would that just be the magic?
That's the question.
How persuasive is she in persuading me to go
Oh.
with her?
Do you want me to roll on it? I have a
Yeah, are you
16
persuading me?
persuasion.
You're gonna
Yeah,
be more
let's try
persuasive
it.
than me, that's for sure.
Okay, I have a 16 I'm rolling.
I'll let the dice decide.
I rolled a 16 and I have a 16.
So you persuaded me
do you want to try to roll against it?
with my 6.
I mean,
So
Just for funds. Yeah, you
What if?
persuaded me. Okay, so she hesitantly, begrudgingly goes along with this plan of yours, thinking it could work.
And so as Kira and Karasi head down to the ritual room, heading through the keep, here with a little bit of daylight, it's a little less like sinister, or like, imagine like last night it felt like claustrophobic and dark because there are some areas where like light pours in, but as you get down to the ritual room, it's lower level, so it begins to get darker naturally. The rest of your fellows go out to see the orcs and start to support with providing reinforcements to walls and things of that nature. This probably goes by something that they're going to be doing for the next several hours. But in that, and as they do that work, can I have a bushcraft check from each of them?
bushcraft or crafting?
I'll take a crafting check. I can see how both of those could go, because like bushcrafting could be like survival, but like crafting, let's go crafting.
Let's go,
So-
Drell. This is your jam.
So we can
Let's
do either one.
go.
No, I think we're gonna lean on
Or just
crafty. We're gonna lean on crafties.
It's not gonna be great then. I'm exhausted.
Oh.
Oh my god, though.
Oh
wow.
shit.
Okay.
Oh, sorry. It's out of control here.
No, you're good. Yeah.
Nice. All right. So doing a great job providing some reinforcements. So I'll take that into account. That so Drell got a dragon. So
Dragon.
we're looking at 4 successes on reinforcing the entry points and so forth and walls, plus building some rapport with the orcs. So that's going towards your renown, those 4 successes. Down in the basement, this candlelit ritual area, you kind of come in as Nyla's back is towards you. She seems to be down mumbling, kind of praying, and she has this bowl and like several candles around and some incense is burning. And she's kind of is kind of like letting it like waft as she kind of makes some like hand gestures as she kind of looks over her shoulder, noticing you entrance. She stops and turns and welcomes you in. Yes, and I imagine has the song been? Does she hear your? Are you playing the song as you enter, or are you?
I imagine that I would. Oh, God, it's so annoying. I would like march in, being like da dun da dun da dun da dun. But try to do it in a soft, churchy way.
Mm-hmm.
Like a little bit of a procession sound.
Some reverential sound to it.
I think that's what she would go for. But as they're like crossing the threshold, this is my first time casting a spell. She would cast the spell.
All right, let's hear your
I don't-
roll for harmonism, which is.
Okay, so if
So
my,
have you
I
added
put a
have you
7?
added your new skill? So yeah, your new skill is a 7 because your charisma's so high. So where did you get? So I gave you harmonism after. Is it from the dragon? Give it to you.
It was the boon from. It was like a massive gift when everybody got like a
Yes.
thing.
So I think it was since the 1 year, like you learned it over the year, right? Like during the downtime. So
Yeah.
in this study, learned it from the people in Daru. You are channeling magic, and so when that is the case, you have a trained skill. That trained skill means it's a 14. So it's not a 7, it's a 14 because you always double your trained skills are double. So.
Well. Okay.
So you're gonna roll. You need to hit 14 or under for it to succeed. Don't get a demon.
Oh dear.
And you'll be fine.
Knock on wood. Okay. Can I push it?
You can.
Are you allowed
As long,
to do that?
long as you didn't get a demon.
I got a 17.
Yeah, so you can push it and take a condition.
Okay,
A new condition.
she's gonna get. I think she's gonna get a little scared because she hasn't done magic before, and now here she is going out on a limb, really trying to be persuasive. Okay, 11.
So it's like
11.
at first the is she using the horn or is she using the which instrument?
I think she's using the Cora.
Yeah. By the way, it's funny
I
because I'm thinking
imagine
the
her using
hereditary music comes off of a saxophone or a trumpet. So yeah, it is.
Oh, yeah?
It is so funny because it is. I would never expect that to be so unnerving. A saxophone to be so unnerving, but the music in that movie is definitely a sax. Colin Stetson he plays a sax and he does all these like creepy sounds with it. It's so good.
Oh yeah, reed instruments can really get some interesting tones.
Yeah.
I
Cora?
only have the Cora and the like
dude.
flute.
Okay. Oh, I thought you had
the
like
horn.
a dude on the
The
horn.
horn.
That's what else. Yeah.
Yeah,
I just want to know
I feel like the
narratively what the
horn-
sound is sounds like that she's playing.
I imagine I could be softer and quieter with the Cora than I could be with the horn.
Yeah.
And I'm trying not to piss her off because she's in her space of like worship and all that.
Mm-hmm.
So I would try to come in a little more softly with the
And
Cora.
so those first few plucks of the Cora sound off key, and then you actually able to save it as she kind of turns, and for a second grimaces, and then the magical nature, you can feel it kind of roll over you like a chill. You can see the grumpy face on Karasi kind of shift a bit, her eyes sparkle in her eye, and then a bit of a sparkle in Nyla's eye as well, like, oh, come in. I was just praying, but this seems an appropriate time. How can I help you?
Were you praying for company? Because here we are. Just come in like we are best friends.
Yeah, I guess so, yes. She seems to kind of just be looking at you like all ears.
I just wanted to come in and I guess have a heart-to-heart, because I don't think we really got off on the right foot, or paw or claw or whatever.
Agreed.
And, we're here really to help. How can we help you guys? What would make your life the easiest? Probably getting rid of the orcs, I know. But, I mean...
Yes, getting rid of the orcs would be, but you have proven you've proven your worth and your stance. I don't think providing us rations and food, that makes you all right in my book. And I do think that Shine has shown me that he's brought you to our path. And I believe through you, showing me that I am wrong. Showing me my path forward. And that maybe it is right to make peace with the orcs, to save our settlement and to move forward. Yeah.
What would that look like if you guys could work together?
I imagine in the short it is I would need to talk with Uluk, and we would need to decide on the boundaries of such a truce and agree on them. And if that could be, if we can both agree on how our people, our kinfolk are to behave, we could then form a strategy, and once the settlement is secure, many of the people inside these walls, we have homes, we have places that are our own. We would be willing to maybe give the orcs some land, and over time extend our walls, but I would probably ask them to be willing to make their encampment or their extension of the village outside of the town walls. We can slowly but surely, I don't even know why I'm saying this, but build around that. And with due time, if our truce can hold, maybe we could all kinfolk here could integrate, and hopefully the orcs will come to see the light of shine.
Yeah, you know, that could happen. That could absolutely happen. I know you're really pro shine. I are all of the people in your settlement this enraptured, or are there other factions?
No, all of us are.
It's mostly
All of us are followers of the light. What do you mean of factions? There,
Oh, I just
we aren't
wonder, 'cause
divided if that's what you're asking.
That's great. We've traveled all over the place, and I've seen a number of different towns, one of which was also a follower of Shine, but their queen was the only one who was really into Shine, and then the people were really not into Shine, and so there was this huge division between them. So I was just hoping that that wasn't your situation, because it was kind of, uncomfortable.
I see. You, even from what you've seen in the past day, the people seem to be, whether indoctrinated, whether happy about it, or whatever, they all are very much, they're almost very much bought in. You see guards doing the sign, you see people praying, you see people kind of operating in a way where this is kind of just a part of their culture. You haven't seen any ritual sacrifices or anything like that. But and if anything, the only dissenter who is also still seems to be bought in on Shine, the dissenter is Gutrude. From a leadership standpoint.
Curious, have you ever seen anything in your own personal experience that would make you question Shine's goodness? And I don't mean to be heretical or anything. I'm only curious.
No, why do you ask?
Well, I'm only curious.
No.
We've traveled all over the place, and I've seen lots of different ways of looking at the world and lots of responses to the Joyfall and how people have adapted as the Joyfall has lifted. And I'm really curious about how you guys see the world.
We see Shine's light as others do. We see goodness in what we practice. I know you are from other parts of the world and you would want to change that. You seem to see our deity, our god, as some... I almost see you inferring some kind of wickedness.
Oh, I can't say that I've had 100% positive interactions with Shine. I mean, am I right, Garasi?
Yes, indeed. I have talked with him. He can be both good and not so good, depending upon how he feels at the time. So we have had some mixed interactions with him. It's good to hear that yours have all been positive and you haven't seen a dark side of the light god.
Are you an oracle or a prophet? You claim to hear the voice of Shine?
I am no
very
oracle.
well.
I'm no oracle or prophet. Just circumstances made our paths cross by chance.
And what does the
Like
Great
I said,
Shine speak to you about?
Shine works in mysterious ways.
What word did he give you? Or does... And you, Karasi, are not a follower?
I have studied. My devotion is elsewhere. My devotion is to my craft. I was not raised in this area, and so did not grow up with this around me, or my dealings with him were such that we could mutually benefit. He did a favor for me, and I did a favor for him, and then we parted ways.
Oh, you're skipping the good part. He did kill our friend.
Indeed. He did. To be fair, he died first, and Shine brought him back.
Yes, but under tenuous circumstances, which is where I have a sticky wicket with Shine.
Yes, I agree. His light did dim for me as well. Particularly when I watched him kill my friend in front of my face, and he went back on his promises.
It was a rough day.
Yes, indeed. Karasi seems a little loopy, let's just say. Everything is very like...
Yeah, and you could tell her through her face expression, Nyla, that some of this is souring her where the conversation is going. She's like, well, you said yourself that Shine works in mysterious ways, so I'm sure there was a reason. Your friend's life was given. I'm sure there was a time for him to return, so not sure I could call that killing or murder.
Well, I did fulfill my end of the promise, and yet he still killed my friend. So yes, that was a very, very unfortunate development in our relationship.
Well, what are we speaking about here? What is it that you want from me again?
We were just trying to get to know you better.
Oh.
We figured we'd tell you a little bit about us.
Yes. Well, that's quite an interesting bit of info to know about you all.
Yeah, just so you know where we're coming from. Of course, we would never want to sway or change you in any way. I know you said that earlier. That's not where we're coming from.
Persuasion check.
We're coming from a place of understanding. Okay. Persuasion 16. 17. I'm gonna push it. Oh, wait. Because of the song,
You get the
I
boon.
have a boon.
Mm-hmm.
I knew there was a reason I did that silly song. A 3!
Well, I have a feeling that you have come in here just some hours ago, and while you have been extremely helpful in that time, and cordial, but in that time you have asked me to in some way forego everything that I know, everything that I've practiced, and have asked me to make a decision to side with works under the pretense that I have to just hope that they don't turn on my people. And I, against everything in my blood that says no, somehow, right now I feel like you have a point on the truce. But Shine is Shine to me. And the only thing that is making me feel some comfort in standing here and speaking with you as you speak ill of my God is that while I have not heard this voice the way you speak, Karasi, I, in something deep down, I feel like he whispers to me and is saying that you are right about the truce and that it will save my people. And so with everything else for this moment, we are going to have to agree to disagree. But as I said, I will organize the truce, if that is what we all can agree on.
I think that's amenable. And again, I meant no disrespect.
Understood. This leaves us in a place where the leaders are both prepared. Uluk has said that he would do. How might I have my ideas, but are you all being the party in between these two factions? Is there a way you might want to? Do you want to be couriers back and forth with the information, putting things on parchment maybe, or do you want them to meet maybe under cover of night? What do you suggest being the best way for the two leaders to make it official? And let's just imagine in this moment here, from that scene that we cut back, it's a little bit later in the day. The group has worked on, you all have had a chance to convene, right? And it's maybe 4 or 5 in the afternoon. She's given a yes, and she's thinking about next steps. You have an opportunity now to either tell Uluk or talk to one another, be like, hey, both leaders are on board, what do we do next, kind of deal, and we'll kind of go from there.
How do we get these two people to talk to each other?
Would it be fair to say that we probably, during that crafting time, had some time to like maybe hear from Uluk about what the orcs like, what they're thinking of at this time as they're like rebuilding the village, what they're hoping for?
I think what you hear from, unless you made designated time to talk to him, I think you know that Uluk is, he's bought in because this is probably the best option. He does seem to have an understanding of the might of the skeletons that are coming. Give me just you, Sylvia. Well, I'll take a. What would that be? There's like really, it's not really a skill check because you're not really. There's just a chance that you might have like heard orcs talking in ways maybe that like led to certain things being shared with you. Sylvia, this is more about everyone, just kind of like the luck of the draw. So can you give me a D100 check? And I say that there is a 40% chance that there's some information that's maybe useful.
D100, okay. We will. I'll just.
You can roll a D10 twice. Take the higher. Yeah.
D10.
Yeah.
10. The first one. So that's
okay.
The.
So you got a 10 on the first one, and then what you get on the.
Yeah. And then on the second one, a 4.
So okay, so 14. Okay. Whether this, you end up hearing some of the orcs talking about basically what you're able to put together. You start realizing that this is maybe not a conversation that you had with Uluk when you talked to him, but you had like didn't really know where these orcs had come from in their past like life or whatever that led them here to take this village. And what you learn is that what it sounds like from some of the conversations in passing and maybe even asking some questions is that these orcs are not unfamiliar with these skeletal armies. They were, so because the King Nazaris, the undead king of Omero, is not only has his own army of undead, he had been subjugating and so the orcs greater tribe that was originally fought this group, this is a group of orcs that for a while were subjugated by the undead and were originally tasked to kind of to for the Omero to be their masters, to like work to be foot soldiers or muscle for them. And at first the orcs went along with it, and you end up hearing from some of the orcs of the story of how even Uluk lost his tusks, is that they basically turned on these skeletal armies when they realized that the Omero clan were slowly but surely killing off the orcs and rising and bringing and taking their souls and making them undead, and so they fought back. And these are the last of those orcs, that 40. So I think, and it might have been like when we first had the conversation, when we were like, there was some talk between the, because I mean, even when I think Kira was eavesdropping, there was a moment where one of them was like talking about the skeletal army. So they already kind of knew who they were, and now you know why.
Yeah. So in that conversation, like Kira bringing up what we should do with these relations. How do we get the leaders?
It's more about like the leaders are, so both leaders are saying, okay, yes, let's do this. What I'm asking is, what's the diplomatic option? Do they request is a spit and a handshake kind of thing? Do we have them meet together? Do we risk them? Do you bring Nyla out of the keep? Do you bring Uluk to the keep? Do you have them meet in the town? Right? Like,
Yeah,
and I imagine they probably want to have
like
these
a
negotiations
conference room.
before they go out and tell both of their people, because once they share it with the people, then it's going to be time to prepare the defenses on the town, right, to make ready. So I think there needs to, I think I'm kind of leaving it to you to kind of help, since you've kind of been the central negotiators, they might push back against what you like,
The
what you
leaders must meet in a
submit.
neutral ground.
That's basically what I'm saying. And and is that what you want them to do? Or it might be that you're asking them to maybe just send letters or use you all to go talk back and forth and hope that they trust your word. You could do that as well. And if so, where's this neutral ground that you want to have them meet on?
I would recommend not meeting in front of the townsfolk until an agreement has been met. So is there a neutral location? And maybe we ask the leader of the village. I'm sorry, my brain.
Nyla,
her
yeah.
name.
Or no?
Maybe we ask
Nyla.
her if she has a suggested location that she would be comfortable meeting to sort out the terms of how we're going to approach this and where we should do this. Or was there apparently, when we were out of when we went hunting, was there anything that we can remember, an area that might be a good neutral location?
I think
or a place that Shoyabi might have seen when he was exploring.
Trusting them to leave the walls and go out into the wilderness, Nyla is a little concerned. She's already concerned if she leaves the keep, let alone the grounds.
Would she be comfortable with with an orc coming into the keep? Or a small party, because I'm assuming he's not going to come alone.
Yeah. So we'll imagine that you're talking to Nyla, right? Like we're just doing some fast cuts. You're talking. This is being relayed to Nyla. She thinks about this. If she was to take a faction and go out, and under the cover of night, if she brings him in, there's a lot more chance that people spot orcs inside the city walls or inside the keep. It would be easier for her to sneak out, but if something goes wrong and she falls, that's all bad. But she's willing to take several guards, kind of disguise herself. She would let the guards know when to shift and then, when to leave. She would probably go out with you all. I imagine a neutral place to meet would be the tavern where the orcs are holed up, in that tavern room. She'd be expecting you all to watch her back and cover her as well. But she's okay with that. If that's the plan, she would leave. She would stick her neck out for the truce.
Okay, that sounds like probably the best option we can get. Colin.
Whatever happens is Shine's will, right? So.
Yeah.
Is that what he says?
No.
I was gonna say Kira rolls her eyes so big.
So that means it's around these negotiations, these conversations have been happening here in the late of the day. So we're probably looking at her going out around 10 or 11 so if maybe 3 or 4 hours from now, under the cover of dark. In that time, as time marches on, as you all are preparing for this, is there anything else that you are doing with the time, or that you're all discussing, thinking about? Now's the time to add it here.
I'm still suspicious of, I keep losing his name.
Gutrib.
Gutrib. So, I want to keep an eye on him.
When you say keep an eye on him, what does that mean? Tell me more. And that could mean you asking me more questions, but I'm open to the conversation on what that means.
This seems aggressive, but he's also being very aggressive. So I think Takula is going to just make a point of being in the room, when he can, but being in the room and watching Gutrib whenever possible.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, he's been giving us the mad eye. Just stare right back.
So, okay. So in the times that he has been around, whenever you've caught him looking, you've just like stared him down. But all today, you haven't seen him much. That was you saw after the lunch around 12 or 1 in the afternoon, like when you woke up for that feast. When let's say you might have seen him once again in the afternoon. Give me a spot hidden check, Takula.
Okay. That's a success.
Okay. So it's 6 now. Around 11, you'll probably be setting up time to go see the orc, the chieftain. In that time, Takula has kind of thought about Gutrib, and give me a moment here to see what I want to say here. Here's what I'll say. I think it's not what you see, it's what you don't see. He was extremely, like you were saying, he's extremely present all morning, kind of eyeballing everybody, being around, and now in the past couple hours you have not seen him at all. So around 6, when it's time for like, some people are coming back for like, a lot of the workers are closing up tired, and they're having like food and like kind of doing, some people are doing their prayers and lighting the candle, like the torches in the keep. You haven't seen Gutra. You know that you all have your quarters, your little small quarters. You know that he has a quarters that is on a different floor than where the lower floor, like adjacent into one of the halls that is near the ritual chamber. That is, separate from Nyla, is on the floor above. Shiobi had seen him slinking around the night before. Can I have another spot hidden check? This one, even with a success, this is actually one of the few times where I'm actually looking for a low number. So basically, it's a success. This is an extension to the success you've already given me, which is why I'm doing this. You need a 1 through 5 to notice this.
Okay.
So you can't fail this. You can't get a demon on it. It's just, okay. It's just kind of an extra to that. That's why it's kind of had some parameters. So I'll say that's what you got. Like, it's just, what's up with Gutra? Where is he? With all the back and forth that you've gone, and he's been really kind of keeping his eyes and his ears out. It seems like he's been kind of spying on these conversations you've been having, and now all of a sudden he's nowhere to be found.
Takula, you have a troubled look on your face.
Yes, that old dwarf. He was dogging us all morning. Now he's nowhere. I'm concerned he still thinks he's in charge, and he's going to ruin this plan somehow.
Sure hope not.
What do you think we should do?
I'm not sure how to do it. This is a chance for us to build trust with Nyala.
Should we check to make sure she's okay? We do need to escort her.
It's not a
I'm
bad place to
concerned
start.
he is up to no good.
Yeah, you and me both.
He could ruin the plan and ruin the arrangement that has been made.
So, we check on Nyala?
I think so.
A little bit earlier than our allotted time, just to make sure she's good.
Smart.
You go to, when you say check on Nyla, going to her, see her in her chamber or in the ritual room?
Nikki,
Where would you check first?
Whoops.
what were you
I
saying?
guess, is she a very pious woman who would be known to be in the ritual chamber more often than her bedroom?
More often, yeah.
Then I think I'd say to check there first. Or we could split and check both.
Yeah. You check the chamber, the ritual chamber.
Marco.
She is not there. The candles are burning, and when you go upstairs, you find a couple of guards at her chamber. She comes out. Yes. What? All right. We still have we have some time, right? And you can tell that she's been talking to them as they've kind of been preparing and kind of going over like how they're going to move with her. And of course they're also trying to be super secretive because they don't want any of the people to like kind of know what's going on. So they like kind of bring you in. So back and forth, she seems to be okay.
We were checking on you. Oh,
Go ahead.
Utrib has been scarce. And I was concerned that he thinks he is going to take control. It's not a secret that you and he agree or disagree.
Yes, I have not told him that I am going to make the decision to make truce with the orcs. I know that will greatly upset the old fellow, but Gutrip is harmless. Old and beyond he's probably just praying or do whatever he does in his quarters. I mean, do you want to go? Do you want to? I say, if you have at it, if you want to go downstairs and talk to the old fool. I mean, you seem to feel that he has something. There's something sinister at play.
You're just
We
worried
just want
about
to
the
make sure.
decisions.
Yeah. We just want to make sure that this truce is not jeopardized by anything. It is very important.
I'm sure he thinks he's doing what is right.
I see. Awareness check from Crossy and Takula. I'll give you a boon on this.
Oh. No. Demon.
Oh.
Oh, well, I guess not. If it was a boon, it's not.
It's a boon, it's not a demon. Yep.
Arasi succeeded with a 3.
Okay. So both success or just not okay. So
Both.
Karasi, what you're both kind of feeling is that what you're thinking about Gutrip, clearly Nyla is a bit ignorant to and or at least doesn't see him as a threat. And therefore what you're sharing, if you do feel pressed by him, you would probably have to like maybe seek your own audience with him or find out or try to do a little more investigating on what it is, what's up with him, I guess. If that would have to be, something that the group decides to literally do some Scooby-Dooing on, if that's what they want to do. Otherwise, they can skip forward to the meeting.
I trust Takula's instincts.
Oh, so we're going full Scooby-Doo?
Scooby-Dooby-Doo, where are you?
Well, how much time do we have until the meeting?
Yeah.
4 hours.
As much time as we
4
need
hours.
to Scooby-Doo.
It sounds like we have time to do some investigation, unless there's something else we should do to prepare.
Yeah, I can help. What would you need? As Sylvia says that, she clanks noisily.
Yeah, I was gonna say she's not the most sneaky of sneaks. As evidenced last session.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. Ready for that triple bane sneak
Clang,
roll.
clang, clang, clang.
So clanking through the halls, but at this point, the people you guys have just been able to walk around and move through the halls. It's most of the people are Now, the way the halls work down below where the ritual chamber are, people are still above, so there's not many people down there. It almost feels like a dungeon of itself. It's the only section that's underground, and there are like these halls that kind of wrap around the cylindrical, the shape, the circular shape of the centerpiece, and each of those, some of them have little offshoots, and you've noticed that one of those halls has its own little offshoot that goes down a long way that leads to an end and a door at the end of that hall that we know is Guthrum's quarters. It's a heavy mahogany door with a handle and a lock, and so there's no guards down there. There's a couple sconces on the wall, dim light, yeah. That's what I'm saying. Do you knock? Do you try to open it? So now that you're all there, looking around, what next? You haven't need to make any stealth checks because you're just walking through the castle. So,
Start as normal as possible? ?
Yeah.
I do like a little dun 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 dun.
No response.
Waiting for the 2 bits.
That's odd.
Should we try louder? I use my foot and do it louder.
Oh, oh.
Pop, pop, pop.
No answer.
No answer.
Is anyone good at opening doors?
I am
Should we?
capable of unlocking things.
Oh. All right.
Put my hands.
Well, is it locked?
So you
I didn't
cross
even
these pawed
try.
hands, grabs the door, and latches down on it, clink, and it clink, and it slowly opens.
That's not scary at all.
You can see a bit of candlelight dancing inside the room from the entryway. Do you open the full door? No one responds, but you do. What you realize is that Guthrum, this dwarf has been alive for, like I said, hundreds of years. He's probably 300 something years old. He might have been young at the time when they first, very young. He's very old now when they came here. And so since he was the first priest, there's clearly one thing that he probably never gave up is this master chamber. It's almost like Nayla didn't want that, but he has this very finely furnished space. It is, there's even just cracking the door, there's a nice, you can see a light dancing off the wall. You can't unless you open the full door, you can't see the full room, but just you can tell that it's kind of nice in here. Aromatic scent of candle. There's a wardrobe sitting there, and there's a little plant. There's a plant sitting on top of the wardrobe that's kind of cascading its green little tendrils off the side. And then a little there's a barrel next to the door, and what else?
How big is this room?
And then they're 40 feet by 40 feet diameter, 40 by 40.
Can I cast sense magic?
Yeah. And so just cast. Door still cracked, kind of.
Yep.
Okay.
I think that because when the door first opened and nothing happened, and then she did a little yoo-hoo, no response, I think she'd give the door a little kick.
So, kind of opens up.
Haven't crossed the threshold yet.
Yeah, no threshold, but the door is there's a table there. There are some papers or scattered text and a quill pen, and then a candle on a little a table, a little round table, and there's a chair, clearly his chair, his table, a small little like a cot. It's not a massive. It's not super decorative, but it's like a nice like a bed is there. There's a bearskin rug, and yeah, that's like really the layout. That's what you see in the
Do I
sense
sense
Some
magic in
sconces
this
on the wall.
space?
Oh yes, you gotta roll it. Did you succeed?
Because it's a magic trick. Do I need to
Oh,
roll it?
well, let's read what. Okay, can you read the
I
magic
don't
trick?
use them. I don't use them very often.
Yeah. So since they
I
automatically
thought
work and they
I
cost
thought it was
one.
an automatic.
No,
I
it is
thought
an automatic, but
Yeah.
but magic tricks are also sometimes limited because of that. They're
Yeah,
quite
it's
limited in their scope.
It's a 10-meter radius,
Okay.
and essentially, I can sense whether the place you are in or an item you are holding is affected by magic, and if so, what kind of magic.
Okay. Hi. Time to go to sleep. she's
back.
She's back. Hi.
To sense
You're all
the
ready?
magic.
Fell down.
Oh, okay. It fell down. All right. You saying goodnight? Yep.
Mommy knows, Daddy.
Hi. What about my nose? But don't do that. It still hurts. I got punched in my nose on Tuesday.
You ducky.
This.
Ouch.
Well, yeah,
You
for
got
the
punched in your nose.
Yeah,
By
my
a
boxing
grown-up?
class. Yeah,
Oh.
boxing.
Like,
Nick was there with me. He knows
I
it was.
saw.
Yeah. So yeah, it's still tender. It's still thankfully it's not broken, so that's good. But it was bloody. So she. Yeah. So you do sense the type of magic that you sense is
Evil demon magic.
and here's what I'll say about this because it's a magic trick. So, and I'm gonna honor it, but give me a myths and legends check at Boom Karasi.
okay.
Yeah.
I succeeded.
Okay. So I think what easily comes across to you initially as animism, you very quickly are able to discern that it is demonology.
Oh, great.
That's great.
I sense demonology magic here. As she
Maybe
writes.
he's the thing we have to get rid of. Maybe it's not Shine at all. I mean,
Okay. Yes.
That
I
is
guess maybe that's
interesting.
wishful thinking.
I mean, something interesting about
something-
that is, I guess you could. I wonder if she did that same magic trick all over the place, would she find the presence in the? For example, in the ritual. Hey.
True.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Is it just a general feeling, or does it seem to be
Do you
coming
know, like, an
from
object?
a specific area?
You said within. Oh, does it said an
Within
object
10
or
meters.
it said an object or a space within 10 meters? It says.
Within 10 meters, yes.
So yeah, I'll say you're feeling like the entire room. Is, the room is
Just
it's good. It's
I
present.
want to.
Okay. Thank you. Hey.
share that with the class.
Yes, I shared it with the class. I sense demons. Demonology, not demons.
Yeah, it doesn't necessarily mean there's a
said
demon in the
demo-
room, but there's demonic
said-
magic.
Demonic
is-
magic in this area.
Now that probably also, this is he high priest. If he is a spellcaster, then of course his place would, probably reek of it. I imagine if wherever Crossy laid her head, you'd probably be able to find, mentalism. Actually, not necessarily, because maybe it doesn't travel with her, or you would be able to track it when she's been around. You would be able to feel her presence, right? If you were doing the same thing. So, or Shoyebi for that matter, right?
Well, he reeks of dead things.
Or I
so-
guess if his if you were in the space where his skeletons are buried underground, you did the same magic trick. You would try. Okay.
Would what Shoyebi does register as demonology, or would that register as like necromancy?
Would who register?
necroticism.
What Shoyebi does?
Would Shoyebi would register as necromancy.
That's different.
That would be very different. Yeah. Now that we're going by the new schools and all that, yeah, this would be.
Yeah.
And that's why I made Karasi, because really new magic has just entered the world, and so learning that people actually can harness demonology is very new to this group. Amy, that's enough. Okay,
I mean,
say
she's
goodnight.
familiar with animism, but it is
Right.
different.
Good night,
Good
Amy.
night.
Say good night.
Good night.
All right, good night. You got to say good night now. Thank you.
Ow,
All right.
you
All
hurt
right.
my
I
nose.
didn't hurt you. Hurt my nose.
You hurt my
Oh, come on.
nose.
All right, love you.
So Karasi is going to
Ow. Ow, my
carefully enter the
head.
chamber.
My head hurts.
Okay, Karasi enters.
Ouch. Ouch.
Kira is watching her back and moving like a couple paces behind her.
You notice her tail is slightly puffier than normal. So she hasn't yet gotten immediately attacked by
Good
a.
night, Amy. Love you, mama. Go ahead. Go ahead. She's so funny.
She's so cute.
I know.
Yeah,
She
yeah.
does not want
She
to.
knows it too.
She knows it. That's yeah.
Love us.
We love you
Like,
both.
it's fine. I'll
Love you
bounce
both,
my
okay?
curls around.
We're in suspense.
Yeah.
Door for you.
Just gotta
Is
wait.
he gonna get me?
I'll close the door.
He's gonna use up all my willpower, and then I'm not gonna have a chance to rest before the main battle. I see
If
where
that
this is
happens,
going.
I have a song for that. Don't worry.
Yeah,
Amazing.
you have a song for everything.
I try to. That's the
I
goal.
mean, right?
That's
many
what a
flavors
bard
to
should do. Have a song for everything.
Do you have to use willpower for those songs?
It depends. Some of them I'm using willpower for. I don't know about the magic. Do I have to use willpower for magic?
Mm-hmm.
That's what.
So when you cast that
all
spell
of the
earlier,
stuff
you would
that we
have
have to do.
spent. So when you cast, sorry, I'm trying to be.
doesn't say-
It's 2 willpower per spell instead of
Okay.
3, and then you can usually your spell is going to tell you what it looks like if you upcast it. So if you upcast it, it'd be 4, and the most you can usually upcast a spell is
Oh.
like 3 would be 6. If your
Okay.
spell does not have if you spend more, do this, then that just means it's just whatever the standard 2 willpower is. Yeah.
Okay, I made a note of that. I will
Magic
write that
tricks
down.
are 1. I don't.
Magic tricks are always 1, and you don't have to roll for them.
Magic tricks.
Since we're in
Is she
his,
attacked by a demon? That's the question.
Yeah.
So what happens when she enters the room? Anything?
oh yes, let's
No.
find out.
It just walked in the room. I think both of you kind of standing in the room, looking around, flickering candlelight, sconce on the wall. You see his personal things. I mean, like things at the table, the desk, the rug on the floor. Like, yeah. I mean, there's you could investigate further, like do some investigating, spot hidden kind of thing.
Yeah.
Or what's
Like, totally poke
Takula
around.
and Drell and Sylvia doing?
Well, Takula's gonna step in as it appears to be safe,
Mhm.
and kind of give a general sniff around, or like if there's, like check by his cot, or if there are any like dirty clothes to try and catch his scent.
Okay,
'Cause
I
I have
like
that thing where I can follow him.
Yes, give me a that I will take as a. Are you using your willpower thing to do that? Where
Yeah.
you're like, yes, okay. Does it make you roll for that, or you just automatically pick up
You
the
just
scent?
do it.
Yeah.
You do it, but it's if they're inside or if you can catch their scent. So I don't
Or if
know
you can catch the
it's
scent.
like
Okay, give me a bushcraft check to see if you can catch the scent since he's not in sight. Drell, you, and Sylvia, you. While they do.
I just
Figured-
yeah. Drill's probably like towards the back, just making sure there's nothing that's I don't know sneaking behind us or
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm with you there. Just make sure nothing bad's coming around. So we're just kind of like by that hall in this chamber.
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay, so you're near the hall in the chamber. Got it. Okay, so going back to Takula, you pick up there's definitely you're able to like take his scent and begin to kind of sniff around. The scent with the success leads to giving you, because basically you can constantly catch a scent in the hallway, but you're also catching it like else little spots in the room. I can give me a boon spot hidden. And what's Kira and what's everyone else doing? Anyone else while you're doing that?
Kira is doing that obnoxious thing where people like open your medicine cabinet, your drawers.
So Kira, you open the wardrobe.
Yeah.
And what is that, Takula?
It's a success.
All right. Takula begins to sniff. And he kind of begins to sniff towards the bearskin rug. And the spot takes you to the bearskin rug.
Can I pull it up off the ground?
Yes. And as you snatch it away, there underneath is this strange, like, demonic sigil on the ground, like a pentagram, or like around a trap door. And at that moment, Kira kind of turns back, and you just open the wardrobe, and the clothes are there. And suddenly the clothes slide back, and on the back of the wardrobe is a mouth, and a tongue lashes out and snatches, grabs at Kira. As the room begins to writhe and come alive, as you snatch the rug, the floor kind of panels towards the front kind of buckle, and they slide forward, pushing Sylvia and Drell forward just enough for the door that opened outward suddenly kind of swings outward and slams back in, slamming the door in the room. Everything is cackling and living in this room. The plant is alive, the table is alive, the chest is alive, the barrel is alive, and you as you are in a room full of writhing demonic mimics. We'll take a 5-minute break and come back and draw initiative. The mimics do have the surprise here, so we will we will.
Oh, no!
I'll set this up.
Oops, all mimics. Oh no! Look what happened playing a Freerin character. Nick.
The entire room is a mimic.
You did this to us?
So is Kira Freerin here? Are you just sticking out of the wardrobe with your legs?
I guess in this instance she has fallen into the trap. What if there's a great grimoire in there, you guys?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
I could learn how to really clean just like the left side of my shoe.
I mean, I feel like you would be hunting for musical instruments. It would be a musical instrument.
I'm hunting for grimoires. I'll take them.
You know,
Nice.
like those really cool player machines that they have at like carousels. That's what she'd be after. Like those goofy machines that's like a hand crank, but it's like a wheel that's playing a violin.
Huh.
They're like music machines. If you guys have ever been to the Nettercut collection in Silmar, it was an old family who collected a whole bunch of those, and their like whole house is full of them, and now they have them on display. There's also really cool old cars that they have just parked. The Nettercut collection. Check it out. That's what Kira would be looking for, that random stuff.
In a demonic magic den.
Yeah, that's gotta exist,
Demonic
right?
hurdy-gurdy is what you're looking for.
Yeah.
It just plays, you know.
And it just goes
Haunted house music. It just sounds like haunted house music every time it plays.
Oh my god.
I told you, I'm gonna use up all my willpower, and then we're gonna have to fight the skeletons. And our guy that blows up skeletons isn't even here.
That's fine. That's fine.
If we draw this out long enough, we won't get to the skeletons tonight.
Exactly.
Don't
Maybe
worry,
they'll be back.
I'm sure we're not going to get the skeletons tonight.
Just oops
Yeah.
all mimics.
Just
Yeah.
based on the fact that it's almost 10.
Yeah.
And the fact that
10.
we're in this room of death.
Yes.
Getting
We've got to
right-
survive this first.
Yes. Chevy just shows up. Where did everyone go?
Oh,
To the death.
Marco! Down here.
Oh.
Oh dear. Oh dear. Oh dear.
Surely this will be fine. Surely.
Oh, come on. Almost done here. Oh, of course. So we got.
Of course.
All right, and then let me just look at my. Um, all right, one more thing and then I'll be ready. Let's see.
What do you guys want the dude to do? You want.
Yeah.
What-
Advantage probably would be.
Advantage?
Would be good. I don't think the speed boost is going to help us
No.
in this space.
Yeah, not in
No.
a 40-foot room.
I feel like the paranoia is gonna set in, and we're just gonna be attacking every inanimate object in here.
All barrels must be stabbed.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's see. I need to just check one thing.
Can we like destroy the demon seal or whatever the sigil is?
Smart.
That could make a difference.
I mean, or it could make a negative difference. It depends on how the magic works. I'm hopeful on positive difference.
We could destroy the seal and unleash the mimics.
Exactly.
That would not be good.
Pull them out of the furniture and into reality. What would they be? Just mouths? We've got this.
I mean, I always imagine them being a little like amoebas, sort of like.
I'm actually picturing that chittering teeth thing on feet. Like, once you pull them out of a thing, they're just these harmless little chittering teeth. It's a happy world I live in.
That is good.
All right, so
We need that.
Never can have enough.
So the two that I am going to count as a surprise, meaning they will take 1 and 2, would be the wardrobe and the bear rug will take 2, but everything else will be. Let me make sure I take some of these people out of the initiative order that don't actually. Hold on. I realize I got a bunch of people in there that don't need to be here, so let's remove those so they don't muddy the waters. Because I just had them in there because just like orcs and stuff like that in case. Remove.
Yeah.
Remove. Okay. Perfect. And then. So I'm going to give Wardrobe Mimic will take initiative 1, followed by Rogue. All right, everyone else can roll or can pull for initiative within, and we'll see what we get.
That's pretty good.
Hey.
All right, so what do we got here? Oh yeah, so I need to oh shoot, I accidentally removed. Why won't you let me put? All right, I am just pulling. Looks like we don't need to pull for Shayebi. We gotta pull. It's so weird. Lately I have to do this manually. I used to just automatically draw for my bad guys. So I gotta maybe figure out what is taking so long. Did that work? Let's see. All right, so let's do the barrel and the chest. All right, does everyone... All right, so we should have an entire order now going forward for this round. And what I'll say, so you can see the wardrobe as she opens it up, the lashes out, the plant turns, the plant above is a little monster. And then let's look at our...
Oh my gosh, that's so dang cute.
What's our
You get,
barrel?
like a mimic mini pack, and you're like, I can't wait to use all of these at once.
And then
Yeah.
Oh, my.
That is disgusting.
Oh man.
our treasure chest.
The classic.
Got
The
to.
table where Karasi is.
Oh no.
Oh, I
The
don't like it.
chair.
The chair sliding
chair.
from behind her.
Oh no! Right on the bum.
Oh no.
I'm gonna get bitten.
And the bear rug.
Oh,
The rug itself.
Wow.
Is that like wooden thing that Takula is on? Is that the?
That's the trapdoor and that's the...
Is there like a sigil? Also
It's like,
on the
yeah,
floor?
like carved in the floor around it. So first attack will come from the creature,
Which one?
the wardrobe. So the wardrobe, let me click and see what I'm gonna do here. Where are my... Okay, well, I have it in my other notes. So it's going to be one of the two attacks. Wardrobe is... All right, so this is the greedy tongue. If surprise there, so the creature is grappled and proned, and on a surprise cannot evade this on this turn, and needs to give me as a tongue like wraps and starts to pull you in. Give me oh, actually it's a poison, so I need to roll.
ew.
Yay, poison.
That's not good. Oh no!
Oh,
Kira,
no.
you need to roll.
Oh.
You're gonna need a dragon.
Jeez.
That's bad. That's really
Death
bad.
by wardrobe is really not what I had in mind for Kira. I got a 20.
Oh my
Oh
God,
no!
That is not what he meant.
No.
That's the
way.
opposite. That's the opposite of what you said, right?
Oh, that is yes, that
The
is
20
a demon.
cancel each
So
other?
it just like clearly like it's just like perfect the way this thing grabs and latches on, because that is a demon and that happens so perfectly. You saw my roll. That means the poison does take Let me go to the poison page so I can read this just to make sure I have it correctly.
Oh no!
It
You
could
guys
not
might not get
actually
your
be
due to
worse.
Oh no.
Oh my gosh.
She instantly dies. That would be so sad.
So you become exhausted and must make a con roll every turn. If it fails, you can neither move nor perform actions, not even free actions that round. The effect wears off
Dope.
after one stretch. So you'll still make the paralysis. So I'm gonna treat the basis you've already failed the con roll for this turn, so you just will not be
Yeah.
able to make. You are like, so on your turn, you're essentially paralyzed this turn, and this thing is like dragging you into its maw.
Everything's fine, guys.
That is end of this. So it doesn't. You don't take any damage, at least right now. But she is being pulled in. That moves us to Rug Mimic. Rug Mimic will. As Kula kind of snatches on it, it lashes out. It like arm comes like this gross like ooze like arm and like a zombie like arm, and then the mouth from under the bear's head and like where the under part of its belly would be, and not the actual taxidermy head of the bear, is where the mouth is like reaching out this maw. It is going to do rug wrap, and the target. So basically, this can be evaded. It's basically it's trying to wrap itself around you.
Okay. I'm gonna do fast footwork.
Okay.
Success.
All right. So sidestep the bear as it tries to grab you. You're okay. We move to whoever's next here. Oh, sorry, I didn't realize I didn't go back to the scene so we all can see each other. Who is I see Kira is up. So Kira, you've already failed, so you're
Awesome.
and then Sylvia, yeah.
Okay.
And because you're paralyzed, you can't try to break free. So you can't play anything. You can't. It's just a pass.
Do my friends.
No do this round.
I mean, seeing Kira being dragged into the closet to be eaten, is bad, and I think.
She's a smart one there.
Oh yes, and decides to rush over there to help. I guess strike at the
Tongue?
the tongue that's trying to drag her in.
Okay. So I mean, I imagine with your whatever weapon you use, it's is it hammer or that?
It's a mace.
Mace. Okay.
Yeah. Is it a
mace?
No,
Is a
Morning Star.
Is that's a bludgeoning weapon, right?
Hammer?
It is a bludgeoning weapon.
Okay.
Okay. So
There come the photos.
dragon.
Oh, nice. Jeez.
Thank
To
God. The
counteract
good one.
the last one.
Let go. And so crit for 20 bludgeoning damage plus a d4 on top of that.
So
For a 24 total.
24. So it will take 16 points of that damage.
Alright.
But a healthy. So as you start to
Skills and
smash,
handles.
like one of the doors, like starts to like come off the hinge. You're smashing the tongue. It's kind of like black ichor splashing out. You'll even smash one of the teeth, kind of like bends inward. But the whole like thing continues to lunge forward. But a good strike there. 16. 1, 2, 3. It is bloody. Like I mean, like it doesn't have blood, but like pieces are falling off of it and stuff like that.
All right. Just going. Let go.
The table will
Next
Table's
to
at
the table.
the table's next to me, right?
Yes, the table
Okay.
will.
The table will turn. That's pretty.
The turntable.
That was awful.
My, how the
You just went-
turntables.
So it's gonna do table flip. The table flips itself, and like
So it does
all the
turn.
shit goes flying off of it to try to kind of spin, like throws it, lunges itself, flips at you, and you can evade this. Evades are at Bane.
So if I fast footwork, will I still get a turn too?
Yeah, because it's using
Okay.
you're using fast footwork. It's just at a Bane, because how quickly the things move.
Yeah. So the fast footwork would also be at a Bane?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I did fast footwork. I succeeded.
All right. So the table flips itself, spinning around you. You kind of sidestep it. Doesn't grab you. Kind of ends up behind you, maybe. Kind of pivots, and then next, this Crossy. It's your turn.
Okay. So she is going to turn around to that table, and she is going to cast Banish. At
Okay.
The demonic this is a demonic table, right?
I think you can assume.
Okay. Is that a reasonable assumption? She's gonna cast it at power level 2.
Okay.
Okay, so Banish is animism. So let me just make sure I do the right thing. Okay. Oh, she's gonna push it. Really? I can't beat a 17? Okay, she is going to be... Well, none of them will load. Oh, there we go. She's going to be disheartened, and she will roll that again. And hopefully be better. Barely better, but yes. These rolls are not
Better
very
by
well.
1.
Yeah,
Oh,
right?
Oh.
Okay, so she is going to do... $12 damage.
12, and she's fighting with her fists.
No, she's fighting with her Banish.
Oh, with Banish. Got it. Okay, 12. It will take that 12. That is the table.
And they don't get any armor or anything.
So as you banish, the table, this like light floods and hits it, and it like blows and like slams against the wall, and it just like topples over, and goes back to being like a table lying on its side.
Okay.
Just an ordinary table once again.
Rossi has performed an exorcism on a table.
Add that to
Keep
your
on, you
resume.
foul fiend.
Only good meals are served here.
This.
As this happens, the
Chair gets her. Chair bites her in the butt.
suddenly a vine from the plant wraps around within 15 yeah, that it's gonna, it can leap, so it's gonna move, but it's gonna like wraps around Adrell's neck and tries to grapple him, yeah, unless you try to evade, you'll be, it's a grapple.
Boy,
Do you have fast footwork?
I do not.
Okay, then you will.
I'm
Yeah, if you
regretting not
use it, then
having
you
it.
will. If you do try to evade, then you will use your action. If you just take the grapple, you can take the what's gonna.
All right, let's try to evade.
You are going. So you're going to use your action to try to evade. The evade will be at Bane.
Oh, okay, no, I'm not gonna do that. Go. Do what you gotta do, tongue.
so the thing like latches around, and what ends up happening, because it's a potted plant, like it latches around, and then it flies towards your face, and so like the vines are like wrapping around you, and so it's on your and so like you will take d6 bludgeoning.
We should have been worried about the plant all along.
Yep. And because armor negates armor, because it's just kind of creepy crawling through the armor on this one. It's only d6 though. It took 1 point of damage.
Gross! No! It's like in my mouth.
Yeah, it's like dog. You know, it's what is it? Evil Dead, like just trying to go in your ears and shit like that. It's just. Yeah, these miniatures, if you can see them up close, are hilarious. For sure, I'll have to show them all to you. I know, trauma.
Never trust furniture ever again.
We're gonna be afraid of fish. We're now gonna be afraid of furniture. Furniture and plants.
The chair will then it slides itself, pushes itself under Crossy, so it like forces her into the chair, and then it tries to like snap down with a, but let's see, can still fast footwork. It is at a Bane to the evade. It is the chest. We're looking for a chair. Yeah, clamp seat. Do you want to
fast footwork it again?
Is that what you're doing?
Gosh, I don't want to use up all my willpower.
That's the thing about fast forward. Yeah, you can easily go through your willpower pretty quickly doing it.
No, I'm not going to on this one.
Okay, this one will clamp seat, target suffers 1d10, must pass. Okay, so you are grappled, and you will take 1d10 bludgeoning. 5 points. You can armor still works, of course, on that.
Did Kira take damage when
she didn't?
I thought it was none. Yeah,
it was no damage. It just paralyzed her. Yeah, prone and paralyzed. So that was the effect was paralysis. It's trying to
just making sure
it's trying to get to its next. No, you're good. And then I am. Yeah, so I think it's Takula's turn right now, if I'm not mistaken.
Did Drell get a turn?
Oh, did I miss turn, Drell? Drell,
8,
where are you?
8.
He got attacked by.
Oh, that's right. Yeah,
attacked by
yeah.
the I'm still getting.
Let me make sure he's in here.
Turn?
Oh no, Drell, you should have been after the you should have been after the plant. I skipped you. You were right after the plant, so it's your turn.
Excellent, you fucking plant. I mean, I guess because it's like on me, I need to try to. I can't really slash at it, so my guess is I'm maybe trying to grow.
So when you are grappled, let me actually, because I'm probably thinking D&D rules. Let me just make sure. I believe you. So you can use a strength check to escape, and that would use your action. If you stay grappled, you. Actually, if I'm not mistaken, I think grappling automatically. Sorry, let me go to. Should have read up on this before, and I didn't.
We were looking at parrying. What were we thinking?
I know, right? I'm in the. Grappling. It's under combat. Let's.
I can't move. I can't perform actions requiring body movement.
Oh, you found it.
I can try to break free. Let's see.
Does it say you can attack while in it, or?
I cannot do actions requiring body movement.
Interesting. what is that? So pairing, I'm looking at dodging. Okay, so topple, grapple. You try to grapple a humanoid enemy instead. So if you're contesting, if it's doing a normal grappling between two humanoids and not a monster, it's a brawling check, brawling against brawling. If your attempt fails, you fall to the ground. If it succeeds, both of you fall to the ground and the enemy is trapped in your grip. Okay, so you're trapped. As long as you maintain the grip on the enemy, you can neither move. No, so this is the person holding you. So this is if I was holding someone grappled and I'm not a monster, I can't move nor perform actions that require body movements because I'm spending all my actions holding onto the person. That doesn't have anything to do with you, the person who's being held. Except the only other thing the other person can do, they can't move, perform actions, or except trying to break free. So that you can just try to break free. Doing so is an opposed roll, which in this case it's just a strength roll. Brawling, the roll is a free. Okay, the roll is a free action for an enemy, but not for you. While maintaining your grip, you are also unable to move, perform. Okay, so interestingly enough, if I was opposed, it would be an action for me to try to hold on to you for another round, but it's a monster, so not the case. But it is a free action for you to try to, doing so impose roll between you and the enemy. Oh, so breaking free is a brawling. But in this, you know what, that's better than strength, what I'm going with. That makes more sense than what I put. So I am going to make that ruling. It shouldn't be a strength check, it should be a brawling check, but it's not an opposed roll. You just need to succeed on a brawling to get out of this grapple. While maintaining your grip, you also are unable to move. But the good thing is this is a free action for you. So provided you get out, you get your turn back. If you fail, you lose your turn. Does that make sense?
That makes sense.
Sorry. Yeah.
Where is brawling?
Brawling is on your weapon skills. Oh. It's going to be at the top of the weapon skills.
Well, not bad. Let's give it a go. Ooh, just succeeded. Barely.
Okay, so then you can you've able to you throw this thing off of you. It roll. It's the pot smashes, and what's left are it's like the shape of the pot, like the soil with the little tendrils, the little purple pink fleshy tendrils inside of it, not real plant material, and it just goes skittering across the floor back at you. It's your turn. So you're free now. It's still next to you, so you can. You're not grappled. You're not grappled, right?
I will attack it. I know it's a small thing, but you know. Need that out of the way. I have 2 battle axes. Let me swing first.
Uses an entire battle axe. Just like
with my demon splitter. Oh baby! That poor little pot.
What did you get?
A 1.
That's a 1. So that's crit with my demon splitter, which I could use purge, but I feel like I'm gonna probably destroy this thing without having to spend my willpower. So damage, crit. Where are you? Go. That is 19.
How do you kill it?
I mean,
By the way, it had 1 hit point.
It had 1 hit point. I basically smash. I'm just trying to swing at it, but it's not doing anything. So I just turn my battle axe to the side and then just smash it.
Yes, and just smash it all the way into the ground. It is gone. Plotted pant is no more. Good stuff. It's been removed from the play. Good shit. Drell, are you moving anywhere as we remove the planner?
Let me move towards maybe Kira just to see if I can maybe help her and take whatever damage that weird barrel might do.
So the barrel, you see the top pop off, the mouth opens, and then a pseudopod of dark liquid like murky wine kind of begins to ooze out the top and start to whip itself around back and forth. This is just lick like wine. It looks like wine, but it's or like blood, maybe it's just moving.
Great. Excellent. I love the description. I will be kind of grossed out and kind of like watching its weird tentacle with my axe, kind of mirroring its movements.
All right, so then we go back to Takula. Had already gone, right? No, Takula. So yeah, it's on you.
Yeah. So I'm squaring off against the bear rug. Takula's gonna whip out his knife and try to stab it in the bear's eye.
All right, there we go.
All right. Which is a success.
Success. All right. And using you're using a dagger, you said?
Knife. Yeah.
Knife. Okay.
Yeah.
How much?
Yeah, so it should be piercing.
How much damage?
11.
Ooh. All right. The thing begins to like scream out, and as you stab it through the eye, like you don't realize how much force you're gonna come down with it. So the dagger goes all the way down into the floor, and the dagger's in the wood, and the bear is like flailing around and pinned to the floor. Now here's the thing, it essentially has one hit point, but it is, as long as the dagger's in it, it's stuck in one place writhing. It's still connected to you in terms of 5 feet, but it is on its, you almost killed it.
I mean, knowing that, I'd still have to do an evade check.
Actually, how many you did? Yeah, you did, right? 11 damage. Yep, and then
11. Yeah.
Yep, and then it had. Okay. Yep. So okay.
Yeah. I mean, if it's pinned, then Takula is actually going to leave his dagger in the floor, let go of it, and go off to the side, like kind of towards the camera.
Okay, like right here, or back here.
Yeah, the second one.
Right here.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, will you still, even though it's still alive and kind of using that thematically, you can give you a boon on this, but you still would be moving away from it, so you would be making a evade for an opportunity attack if you want to move away from it.
Sure. Yeah, let's do that.
But you get a boon on it.
Yes, success.
All right, cool. So you move away, create some distance, flip away from it. As that happens, the barrel lashes out at Drell. What it does is the little pseudopod goes down in the ground, and then it like belches. It goes, and it just splashes a bunch of ooze all over within so 15 feet. A cone, so it just sprays Kira, Sylvia, and Udrell all get hit by this liquid, and then as it splashes on you, it begins to burn. It's acid. You can fast. Kira, of course, cannot dodge it. You can't dodge it because I think you've already taken your turn and you don't have fast footwork. I don't think Sylvia can dodge it either, so you would all take the acid damage. It is going to be 1 roll.
Does armor do anything against acid?
Yeah, so the way it's going to work, let me jump to the front here. 5, where do I have this written? So the ooze splash does 1d10 damage. So 5 damage that negates armor. Yeah, so it's because it splashes and it goes into crevices, so it negates armor, but then it also that roll is doubled for the sake of the armor damage. So the 5, if for your life you take 5 acid damage, then 10 damage is applied to whatever durability of your armor is. If the 10 beats or goes above your armor, it's permanently reduced by 1. So, for example, I don't know if that does their armor, does the plate armor, does it have a durability, Sylvia? Does armor have a durability? Let's see. Let me check really quick. And then also, so like, for example, your
What is the item? Because on
Plate.
alchemy it doesn't
plate
tell
armor.
me.
Let me look really quick. At my
Here.
under gear. Yep. I keep opening.
It doesn't. It has an armor rating, a cost, a supply, and effect.
No durability.
No durability.
No durability.
So maybe only the weapons have durability. So I'll have to rework that one because this is a homebrew. Probably didn't. Let me see. So then, what it would be then? Okay, that makes sense. So if this was weapons, I was thinking of weapons. So if like leather armor doesn't have a durability, is basically what we're saying. So it doesn't. It just has an armor rating. So okay, got it. So then that means then I'll just keep it the straight roll. The straight roll is a 5. If it doesn't beat your armor, then that whole thing about the 2 armor, it'll just be 1 roll, and I'll make that change for the future here on my notes. So basically, if the damage exceeds whatever the armor, so for example, Drell, you're wearing leather armor, right?
I have
Or no,
studded. I have a great helm and a studded
So
leather.
the great helmet studded. So the individually, each of them, the helmet is what, 1
+2.
The helmet is 2, so the helmet goes down by 1.
Okay.
The studded leather goes down by 1.
Okay.
Sylvia's gonna be fine because I think the plate is 6, right? So it doesn't
6, but
doesn't
the
affect
helmet is 2.
the helmet goes down by 1. So these can be fixed with crafting checks later on, but right now the armor is being ruined. And then Kira, are you in studded leather?
Here I have a question. Technically, I have chainmail and a great
Chainmail.
helm, but I cast a spell earlier.
What's the spell do?
Well, basically, you're saying that you you need to not be wearing armor to cast the spell.
But that was long before we went into battle for this. That was when we went into
Yeah, I'm gonna leave it fine. That's fine. But yeah, going forward, you are.
I need to keep that in mind.
You're gonna keep that in
If
mind.
I'm
So
gonna
your
cast
spells are
magic,
not
I
gonna work
can't.
if you wear your chainmail. So you could go back to wearing
Okay.
studded leather and like maybe like leather cap, things like that. And then you could also look for armors that are not made of metal in the future, like magical armors and things like that. But yeah, it's gonna be tough to do both. Yeah.
Okay.
Because they're good stuff. So then those two would both be would go down by 1, and then that's it. That's it. Splashed on
I
you
have
all.
A chainmail and a great helm would be 4, 5, 6.
So 4 or 5. So the helmet goes down to 1. The chainmail goes down to 3. So your new
So it's
armor
not a
rating.
combined
It's not a
thing?
combined. It's splashing on the things separately and reducing their armor. When you're fighting an orc, you're combining your armor. This thing does an area effect. It's like, think of this as like a rust monster. It is individually targeting the different things that you're wearing. So your armor alone. So that's why it rolled a 5 for damage. That damage was applied to you, but the other damage was applied to the individual. It's like attacking your armor and you separately. Yeah.
Okay.
Is this the closet?
So
that's
they're
doing
both
this?
reduced by 1.
No, this is the barrel that just did that. The barrel of like wine. And then again, these can all be fixed, just not now.
Both reduced by 1?
Yep.
Okay.
And then the chest will lunge is the last person I have on this. It will the chest comes to the middle of the room and starts to belch out false treasure, which look like shards of like a fool's gold, and it's gonna do that at, it's a cone, same group. This one will do, you can evade it if you can, or we'll do 2d6 piercing damage, which I don't think the group can, so I'm gonna roll the damage. So far, this could be the strongest thing they do this entire round. 9 points. Now that's armor. Sylvia's not going to take much of that.
That's 2 damage.
2 damage. Yep. And you remember your armor still can reduce that 9, but the armor is hurt, and that is the last creature on the round. We are at 10:35. We're gonna do one more round and then call it here. This is where I will do one more. We'll pull initiative as we just went through one round of all of our creepy. Pulling cards for mine. You all can pull for yours. Let's see what we're going. So we did lose, so you did kill the plant.
And the table.
And the table.
Not hard.
Yep, and then the rug is on his last leg. So they're not high hit points, most of them.
You say that as Kira is just You guys should be able to handle this. Ah.
That's what we say every time, right? Like they're like
You guys are fine. Meanwhile, the bird is getting strangled in the corner.
Moving Shoyebi. Okay, I can finally remove. That's cool. I can finally remove characters from the turn order. Used to not be able to do that. Trail, you haven't pulled a card yet, looks like. Everyone else has. Looks like Sylvia's going first this round, which is great for you all. Unless Trail pulls something different. Is it allowing you to pull a card, or is it just tripping? Initiative 6. Okay, so it looks like we got a whole group getting a jump on them this time. The rug mimic doesn't even go till 5. So Sylvia, you're up, followed by Takula, followed by Karasi. Kira still's down, but she at least gets a turn this time to try to wake up at the end of her turn. Woohoo. And we'll see. The con.
Mission. Keep our bird friend alive. Closet is problematic. Going to go try to take it out.
Say that all the time. Closet is problematic.
16, which does hit.
This hit. All right. Nice. Wow.
Max damage, am I right?
Jeez. So if you didn't realize when he critted on that first turn, good.
That's,
okay.
6 damage. But
6 damage.
Absorbed.
It all gets absorbed. So as you realize, these are bludgeoning damages, and the armor on they're resistant to bludgeoning. So that's why they're absorbing the bludgeoning damage a little bit better, just a little bit better. And the closet is probably one of the stronger armors in the room right now. So that was all absorbed, unfortunately. Takula.
Yeah, gonna go back to the classics and draw the bow.
Yep.
I'm gonna shoot at the barrel.
All right.
Yeah. That's a success.
Hit. Right in them.
Okay, for 9 damage.
9. Let's make sure I know the armor of the barrel is okay. 7 points.
All right.
So it like goes through the mouth. Some like that wine splashes out, and then you hear it like with the thunk, and you can see that it's the arrow is like sticking out the back of the barrel part of the body, and it is bloody. It's like starting to like leak, and it's the pores and it's kind of buckling a bit off that shot. As that happens, Sylvia, Karasi, you are up. As you are grappled by the chair right now, you can make a brawling check to break free for free, before your turn. If you fail the brawling check, you will be stuck in the chair.
Am I able, while being held like this, to just cast my banish? Because it's just a touch, like...
Yes,
I
because
can do
nothing's
that?
keeping you from, if it's vocal, nothing's keeping you from using your hands per se, so that's fine. Or like using the maybe the gesture or whatever it might be. I
Let
imagine
me
that's
just
fine.
see what it is. It is...
It's likely a gesture or a vocal. In either way, I don't think you're. Yeah.
So I'm going to do that. So that's animal.
So then you will stay grappled, okay?
Yep. And
It's
I
a
roll
dragon.
a dragon.
And you're banishing the chair.
I'm banishing the chair.
All right.
Get out of here, chair.
Roll
So
damage.
then, is it just normal damage? What is it?
It's gonna be magical damage, so likely the armor won't count on it.
Right. Yeah.
But you're gonna roll the damage for or banish, whatever that is, and then
Right, I didn't know if anything.
what level.
changed
It's
with
what
the-
level you
I
cast
did
it at.
two.
So you did
I
so
did
two.
two. I just did two again.
Yep, regular one.
Let me just make sure I have it back. I just didn't know if the dragon does anything.
Yeah, it gets 3d6s.
18.
It gets 3d6.
It gets 3d8.
3d8. Insane. All right. Well, that chair,
At level
the chair lights, and then like with Karasi's weight on the back of it, it like the legs break off, and like the demonic presence on it is gone, and it's just a broken
I'm no longer grappled.
chair, and you're no longer grappled.
Nice.
Chair shatters into a bunch of pieces. So we will remove the chair is no longer. As
For the
Karasi.
closet next, if it's still alive.
Yep. So you're moving over towards the closet. I take it then.
Yep.
Is
I don't wanna
that
be quite
rush?
within range of the time,
Okay,
but
so
yeah.
standing right, maybe right
Well,
here.
I'm not on the rug either. So
So where do you? The rug is right
there's
here.
Fine. That's fine.
Okay. The
Oh, I thought that. That's the trap door. Never mind.
yeah, there's the treasure. The treasure's here. Dress is here. The table's done. The Kira
Disgusting.
can give me a con check to wake up. She's still grappled though.
Okay. My con
Or to
is
like not wake up, but to be not paralyzed anymore. So like this is ending your. Unfortunately, you are going through another
This
round.
is my whole turn.
Yeah,
This is my
it's
whole
just
turn.
trying not to
Ready,
be.
set, go.
And then next turn you can try to.
Six.
All right, so then you can try
That's a
to.
success.
You can try to brawl if you're still in this next turn.
Okay.
Yeah, sorry. And then Rug Mimic will be caught pinned to the floor. And so it will stay there.
Does it take damage from the knife? I mean,
It does not.
probably.
Here's what I'll do. If I do that, then I give it an opportunity to break free on this turn, because if it does, then it will die, but giving it a chance to potentially use its strength to break free and attack someone before it goes. Do you want that? Otherwise, that means the strength of it will be, I'll give it a 50-50 shot. So I'd roll a d20, and on a 1 through 10, it'll break free. On 11, it will fail and stay stuck where it is and die.
What do you guys think? I'm willing to gamble, but I'm already down. Ish.
Cool.
Gambling is fun.
All right, I'm rolling
For the plot.
it. Do it.
Roll it.
Dragon.
Guys!
It like rips itself out of the floor.
Just.
And it launches itself at all you people with your fast footwork. It launches itself at Drell, and will do Maul.
Come on, bro.
It will prone you and roll 1d12 damage.
I'm gonna prone you.
6 piercing damage, and that's it. And then you
Things
go
you don't hear every day.
right. And then as it's like like mauling you, it just kind of gives up the and starts to kind of like, and then it's
Goes
just like
limp.
you're just like goes limp, and now you throw it off of you. It's death throw. As that happens, so we'll remove the rug, and who's next?
Oh, okay.
You're next, Drill. Yeah.
Yeah, son of a bitch.
So that means you can stand right back up, so you're good there.
My guess is I should probably... That barrel's gonna do something really gross, so I should probably
That makes sense.
attack that.
All right.
All right, let's do a little axe action. Bam.
That's a 2.
Excellent. So this time we are going to do a little damage, and I'm going to spend, I think it's 4 willpower.
Okay.
To use the purge, which I think gives me at a level 1.
Yeah, purge. So that's like what?
1d8, I think.
Was your level 1 Crossy 3d8?
What?
But it might be different for you because it's a purge.
2.
Oh, level 2. So
and mine was banish.
does it say on? Oh, banish, purge. What is? Okay, so what is it? It says for
I don't know
yours,
what
purge. Yeah, what does purge do?
It 1d8. Oh shit. Oh, 2. I don't know why.
So you spend the willpower to be able to cast purge. Does it say that you have to make a languages check or anything like that, or does it say what is what is it?
I think
how is
that's
it written?
only if I'm out of combat.
Got
as
it.
long as I hit the creature, it'll
It will do
succeed.
it. Okay,
Yeah.
perfect. And that's going to be, and it does purge. So what it does is you exercise a demon or undead, inflicting 2d10. Does yours say 1d10? Because maybe that's why, because it's on the shit. Because I think on yours, does it do the weapon damage plus purge when you cast? So then it does 1d10 plus this axe damage, right?
Yes.
Okay, I think that's the way I wrote it. Yeah. I'm just making sure that's what you're. I'm going off. I'm not trying to change anything, but I just know this isn't a normal purge, right? It's a magical effect. So you're adding like extra, like it's like kind of like radiant or like, you know, that holy damage to this. Okay.
So
Each
battle axe damage.
armor
was
has no
9,
effect. Yep. Okay.
And then the
This thing's dead.
purge damage is 3. Okay.
So how do you finish it?
I slice the little tentacle thing from its base, and then I feed it into its mouth, and then kick the barrel out of the.
I imagine this is like one of those gross, like I'm just going full Evil Dead. Like it starts gushing on you, like your face is covered in just like ink as you just like rip like its insides as it's like kind of splits in half after you shove like the thing through
He's
it.
loving it, yeah.
And it's just broken wood and bits and whatever guts were inside this thing. It's no more. Good stuff. You spin around, grabbing, trying to pull on this giant. All this within almost 20 seconds. This has been going on as this thing has been trying to like pull Kira inside. The chess mimic goes next. It will. Let's see. It will attack. Let's see what move I have left because it can't do the same move. It is going to try to snap trap Karasi because that's just who is closer. Just makes sense. So she can try to evade. Evades our Bane because of how these things like how quickly they move. And it's just it's going to do like a piercing, slashing. And if it bites you and does a grappled if it hits you.
Try to evade. You said it a Bane, right?
Yep.
Let's see. I failed.
Can push. If not, it will do 2d8.
No, I'm good. Oh, 2d8? Really? Okay.
It only did 3. So it says barrel mimic, but that I was rolling for the actual test, so it's the same one. Okay, so 3 points, so not much of damage. So you got out of that one clean. And if I'm not mistaken, the last but not least is the wardrobe. The wardrobe will do. Hey, what would it be without a potential? What would I be if I don't try to like swallow the creature? It would be devour, the greedy devour. The target is So it slams the doors, pulls Kira inside, closes the doors.
Oh.
Kira, you are awake but still grappled. So yeah, if you're grappled, you can't. If it just automatically works if the creature is grappled. So then it's going to be 2d8
Does my armor
slashing. Your armor still works. Yep. So I'm going to do 2d8 damage. 12 points of piercing or slashing.
4.
All right, nice. So it's just munching. So the whole wardrobe is kind of jumping around in that Disney-like way as you hear her banging from the inside on the walls of the.
Our feathers like coming out.
Yes. Yes. And beads from her hair.
It was Karasi last game. It's Kira this game. Who like just like all agency was like completely snatched away. Just like
That's okay.
yeah.
It happens.
Inside end of the round. I said this is the last round, but I think we could just finish it. I think these creatures are really close. Not many of them are left, so go ahead, draw your cards.
Kira will have PTSD from wardrobe
man.
from this point on.
So I think there's only 2 of them left. Yeah, 2 of them left, right?
Yeah.
And then wardrobe. And so I just gotta do wardrobe, show, and pull, and then chest.
She's gonna kick every wardrobe she sees. Assuming she survives.
Move Shoyebi. Just need Drell to pull, and we're ready to go. Karasi's going pretty soon, and then Drell is.
Come on.
There we go. Drell is 2. So Karasi, what do you do?
Is she able to get to the wardrobe, or does she have to deal with the chest?
You can run away from it and take a free evade. If you fail, it will take an opportunity of attack.
Okay, so is the evade still at a bane?
This
though?
one's not. No, it's when they're attacking, so it's just a regular evade on this one.
She evaded.
Okay, so you move past it.
And she is going to cast Banish on the wardrobe.
All right. The wardrobe.
Am I still in it though?
I'm banishing the
okay.
demon. It
The
shouldn't
demon's
affect
being
you
banished.
unless you're demonic or undead, right?
I guess we'll find out.
Unless the demon, are you inside the demon?
Dang, bro, that would
Yeah.
be the worst.
I'm in her.
Getting banished
Do I
alongside
have
the
any concern about this?
No, I don't see why not.
You'll be
Good.
fine.
It's fine. Okay.
Success.
6 saves.
Right.
We have
Okay.
been within a point of killing people tonight.
Yeah.
Jeez, dude.
Chest
Gotta-
takes 11. Or
How much willpower do you have left right now, Karasi?
3. I can
Okay.
do one more fast
So I was like, because
forward.
you have been doing a lot.
I am almost
Boom.
out.
So the
11 points of...
the wardrobe rocks against the back wall. It opens up, and when it opens up, you don't see. It's like she's covered in like slime and ooze, but there are no teeth, and it's just Kira just tumbles out covered in like old clothes and mothballs, and the wardrobe just clink, falls over on its face. She's out. As you pull her to her feet, and the thing is there's no demon in it anymore. And you hear like as the treasure chest is still hopping around, like ready to choose a new target. Karasi, that ends you. Drell, you're up. There's only one more left.
I will head to the chest.
Unless you want to give Kira a chance to get revenge on something if she wants to kill the.
Oh my god! How the fuck does that?
What did you do?
No.
Oh my gosh! Is that you swinging on it?
That's a demon.
So you rush forward and you slip on all that like slippery ooze that's on the ground and
God
just
damn it.
fall prone,
Fuck, okay.
missing your action. of course, I mean, you can't make this shit up. The chess mimic is next.
It is fucking next, isn't it?
And so the chess just will getting a
Gobble, gobble.
little.
It's like the gremlins where like the like female gremlins like coming in for the kiss.
Yes,
don't know why that
it
makes me
pretty
think
much
of
like it like slathers its tongue on you and then just whap and just like so it's gonna be 2d8 the 2d8 plus 1d6
Okay.
of piercing. Oh,
Okay, it's not
Not
bad.
bad.
2d8 and then one. I didn't roll the d6, so 3 plus
3.
3.
That's 6.
6. That's all I got. So you see it like kind of like just kind of chomping on Drell's armor and like dragging him on the floor.
Help me! Why is everybody
Tongue.
standing around?
As it's doing that, the floor. This is where Drell's demon comes in hand. The trapdoor buckles, and it drops through into a dark space. And down goes into another 10 feet. You probably won't take this, whatever this is, but it's just from the fall. Another 6 damage. Negates your armor will take whatever that's off of that drill. Now it's not far down. You hear him like hit the ground. Oh, and so basically there's like a little mini dungeon down there. There's a hole in the ground, and the thing is still trying to latch on. It's still trying to bite him. Who's next? I got wardrobe's gone, so I've got
That's me now.
Takula.
Yeah.
So
Takula's going to walk over to the hole in the ground.
yep.
Can I see?
Yep, you can see him.
Drell in the
You see you can see like a little dark space right where he's rolling around, and the trap is still on him.
Yeah, so Drell, you see Takula's face poke
Yeah.
through the thing, and like, don't worry, I got you, Betty.
No,
Shoots an arrow
Takula.
down the hall.
it's putting its mouth in my mouth. Hurry! Like garbled. Hurry!
Yeah. Success.
Good shit. Hits it. Go ahead and roll your damage.
11.
Get him.
Oh,
How do you kill it?
Yes. Help!
with an arrow.
Yes, kill it with an arrow. Yeah, I mean, I'll try it. I'll have the arrow pin the mimic's tongue into the ground, just to like.
I'm like pulling it out. So the rest of it.
You
out
rip
of
the
my
tongue
mouth
out.
as
Oh.
it's final.
And these things, other than when Karasi banishes them, it leaves them, it like turns them back into. But when you kill them, they don't go back to being right. Like you literally are pulling the guts out of a treasure chest. Like when you pull the tongue, it's like it was attached to something in there. Like there's parts in there, and like it's gross, and it's just like body horror and wood. You're sitting there in that dark
Gross.
space, so there's just a little bit of light, right? A sliver of light on you, Drill, from the floor above. Everyone is kind of right above you here. I know we've gone a little long tonight, so I want to make sure I give us a space to close out. But as this has happened, any just moments there, as you're all coming down from the fight, which all happened in like 30 seconds. You walked in the room attacked you. You haven't been in here. You've been in here you just hit a minute. Like as you're breathing, it's been like 1 minute, and you're like, oh shit. And you realize down here where the door closed, like you don't know if anyone heard anything. No one seems to be rushed down the hall. And now you found under that pentagram in the floor some secret thing. And Drell, as you look around, there are a couple crates down here. You pray that they're not like mimics too, but at least nothing seems to be moving. There is a table down here, right? This one, is sitting in the corner. I'm not even going to put it there, but on the table you see like a book, and like from the darkness, the books, like the sigil on the book, like the floor, you can almost, it's not glowing, but like it's faintly glowing. It's like you can see it in the dark. You can see the grimoire sitting there on the table along with some other things. So this is clearly someplace that is, this is clearly a secret storage place or for Bagutrip, who doesn't seem to be here, that no one knows about. And next to the table, you also notice as your eyes adjust, there appears to be like a crack in the wall, almost like there's a secret door that leads somewhere else.
Yes.
Secret tunnel.
Are you relaying that now? Now I'm opening up. What's everybody doing here in this moment?
Hey, there's something glowing in here, and there's a secret passage. Come down.
Are you okay, Drell?
There's no more tongues here. Come down and join me.
Okay,
go
you still need to
down.
take care of people up here. Kira, are you listening?
Something is glowing. I will show you glowing.
Oh no!
And one of the sconces on the wall just lights up, and the whole wall begins to like burn in front of Drell. And Drell, and those of you looking down can kind of see what's happening, but it lights the room up. Like now you can kind of see every corner of this dark lit room as Drell stands, and the figure in the corner standing next to the table illuminates.
Oh!
That's no dwarf. What?
Get down here, God.
And it whips its hand out, and its hand becomes like a ball of flame in its hand, and it whips, and that flame becomes like a blade, a sword, and it just. I am Azarag, and today you get the pleasure to die at the hands of a true demon. And as it starts to march forward, before all of you can react, that flame comes down. We whip the fire in red, flash to white. We'll end our session there. Good game.
No.
So here I thought Kira was the unlucky one. Now I look at Drell.
Yep.
So this must be the demonic presence.
This might be the demonic
We're
presence.
over here, so focused on Shine. Oh.
So we will be. You will be. Yeah. You all will.
This is not gonna end well.
Not good.
Oh no! Oh no!
Oh, good stuff. Yeah, we will
What a
see
good
how
game.
it goes.
Yeah.
Yep, that's our demon. That's Azarac.
That's bad. Our armor is lowered. We're not all.
Yep.
Some of us are pretty low on HP.
Some
Yeah.
of us
Hey guys,
are
I
almost out
have
of
a
willpower.
song. I have a song.
There is a secret door in the room, so you could try to run, but yeah, I mean, like you could just run from this thing too. There's no shame in running if you can get past it. But you all rest of you could leave Drell. I mean, you could leave Drell. There
that's
are.
great.
Yeah.
What a great idea. No, thanks.
Wow,
I'm
how
sorry.
kind.
I'm just putting it out there. I don't
Just
want that to
close
happen.
the trap door, and you're like, oh,
You know why I say
Oh, we
that? You know why I
can't
say
hear
that,
you,
Eddie?
Drell.
Because I know it won't happen. I know they're coming in after you. I'm just making sure if it all goes wrong, I gave them options to run and leave you.
When? So that's what I hear is when.
Oh man, but that was fun.
Oh my
So
goodness.
our cast of characters tonight. Yes, you got me. Freeran got me to add mimics to the world. They are now here now. So now you will blame her for
They're a
that.
delight. The Oops All Mimics was
Moose
so
Yeah, I found a mimic colony and I was like, oh, these are great. Like they have to be.
the bearskin rug.
And I've never. So the thing is, I don't like mimics that much because they seem so absurd to me in terms of like how they work. But I start to think in my world they would have to be demonic presences. So they would like have to be like you're summoning a demon into an inanimate object, and it's like that demonic growth is turning the thing into something. So I was like, then I could believe that if they're so now like in D&D, imagine they're more like, what do you call them? They're the what's the classification of monster? They're like beholders and stuff. What do you call those? They're
Aberrations.
Are they apparitions?
Aberrations.
Aberrations. Yeah. So in here they'll just be demonic. Yeah. So they're kind of like those alien-like things. So yeah, I just figured So fun stuff. Yes, the plant was cool. So yeah, they're all you had a barrel, you had a bunch of them. So yeah, now we have a demon fight. So yeah,
Perfect.
Great.
back to back.
Super.
Great.
Love this for us.
Will
At least you got the high ground. You can figure out.
I mean,
I don't know how good that is.
I don't know how good that is. Yeah, but you got the. I will say, like, you know, high ground will give Takula advantage on shots if he was to like stay there, like, and fire from above. That's if that's how we'll do it. I probably will build it to probably be something where there's like a level above and then a level below for next game, and make this room more accurate to what it looks like. Because there aren't any windows in the room, but there is a secret door, and then there's the table with the grimoire and stuff on it. So we'll go from there. Yeah.
All right. Don't forget your skill
checks. Yeah, there were a lot of dragons tonight. A lot of there was a few demons as well. So maybe that helps you level up. And of course, if you can get one of your main skills to 18, maybe even get a heroic ability before next turn for next game. You could. You could round rest to get. Man, it's gonna be tough. Yeah, Shoyebi will at least Shoyebi will be fully powered up on magic. That's probably your saving grace if Shoyebi has to go all in.
I can give us all a round rest for free.
Oh yeah, and you could do that.
That would be nice.
And you could wait. Can you do that more than once per day?
It's as long as I have willpower.
As long as you have willpower. Okay.
Yeah, it's part of the Korra.
Okay.
But we haven't really used that feature a lot.
Okay, I thought you had used that. No, you had talked about using it. You didn't use it last turn.
I had started to, but it was
later. Eddie, good game, man.
About whether it was.
I did not succeed on any of my rolls.
Oh, I'm
wonderful.
I'm sorry, y'all.
I had one that was at 6, and I still didn't succeed at it.
I succeeded on a 4, or I failed on a 4.
There you go. That's
okay. You got
evade.
Right.
If I could have just Cacophony of Echoes once.
Yes.
It's a 40-foot radius.
Yep. They would have all had
cupboards.
Yeah, they would have doubled all their armor, but yeah, it still would have done some damage. It would have been an easier fight.
It would have doubled their damage.
Because it's bludgeoning damage. Remember we had this conversation. You do bludgeoning damage.
Yes.
If my guys are basically if they have bludgeoning, like if they have leather armor, or I basically made all of the mimics. The material of wood counts as like a bludgeoning resistant armor. It's a bludgeoning resistant armor. So slashing doesn't do anything. Piercing is fine, but when they get hit with like things that try to break them with like a hammer or whatever, they're a little bit more resistant. So it just doubles there. So the wardrobe went from 4 to 8, but they all had different ones. So you still would have the pot had no armor. The chair had like 1. The table had 2 or 3. The treasure had 2. So they were all like onesie twosies, but getting hit with that, they would go to 4, so they would have a little bit more.
Yeah.
So, but it's still, they probably still would have devastated the entire group for sure. Now, the thing about that, I think that you have some that can only be used like once a day, like within 24 hours. So that you'd already, you would have been able to use that because it's been days since
more than 24
you'd
hours.
have more than 24 hours since you've used that one. So yeah, you'd been fine.
This Cacophony of Echoes is 3 willpowers and a performance check.
Yep. And then you'd have had your Cacophony Echoes, and then
my Gather Resolve is part of the Siren ability.
Okay.
And that I can use to give us a round rest to recover D6 willpower.
It's pretty good. It's really good.
That could help in a pinch.
Yep. That's actually really good. So yeah, that might be what.
But I give up
that
my
would help.
whole turn.
Yeah.
To give us that.
It's better than all of us giving our full turn.
Right.
Yep.
Exactly.
So I have some good boons and buffs for the group.
I wanted to ask you really quick now because I was looking at my inventory stuff, and I realized that there's an item in here that I didn't realize I had, or maybe it's been added, but my
Mm.
shield is more than just a normal shield. I was wondering if you changed that.
Yes, that's what was given to you on the first episode. You probably had that was what everyone got a special. Did you get a special item? Did you get a special weapon? Because I might have just made
It was a shield.
So
Yeah,
that is the shield. That's the magical shield that you have.
Okay, I was just because I.
What does it do
really
again?
So,
Is it better than the? Yeah.
Yeah, so you spend 3 willpower on a successful parry,
Mm-hmm.
and then you heal a amount of health equal to half the damage.
Okay. Yeah.
So pretty good there. I don't see any charges on it or anything like that. Or like uses. So it just seems like you spent 3 willpower.
Yeah.
I don't know if that was.
I think there was. Let me check, because I think there was supposed to be charges on it. Or it either needs to be charges or a number of uses per day, something like that. So let me get back to you on that. Let me put that note in to fix.
Because I've never used it, so I was curious
on
that.
Look at Nick's special shield.
Called Spark of Life.
Spark of Life, yep.
Okay, I'm probably gonna head out.
Yeah, no, I know.
It's late.
Good stuff, guys. I'm gonna drop off too, but good game. Good seeing y'all as always.
Talk to you later.
See y'all in a couple weeks. Have a good one. Bye.
Yeah.
All right, take care.
Later. Uh-oh. All right. Hey, Nick, you still there?
Yeah.
Cool. Sorry, I'll just let me turn off let me stop recording.